Yo, yo, yo. Yeah. Say what's real.
My father figure keep me guided, I'm always protected. Not a single wrong, I don't ever get corrected. Light over my shoulders, tells from a priest. Take a Psalms 23 and sit your tail to a seat. Legendary in a way, but nothing like a tall tale. False gods set them up, they all fell. Fantasies, they all sell. Nothing in my time can compare to the timeless. The light behind my rhyme and the one who I get in line with. Ain't no other lane for this fire flame minister. Descended from a higher plane, ain't no higher name from the one. When a gun jam, I figure you know now. Divine power follow me, that's just how it be. I can testify for sure, my heart not pure, but still I get to see a day that I did not work for. Bodies dropping with the climate, gas raising on black faces. Still I'm the one who made it. I just be thinking when I roll, something keep watching me. Something keep watching me. The Most High, something keep watching me. Something keep watching me. I feel like everywhere I go, something keep watching me. Something keep watching me. The Most High. With my conscience, I acknowledge that there is a higher power. Look at me. False idols never promise victory. You survive cause you was meant to. Stop the guessing, you a prized possession. Blessing from the sky, ain't no higher lesson. I'm a messenger, you should get with this rhythm. Gospel, you ain't gotta be poor with chains no more. Flip up your master plate, don't be captivated by your master space. The earth is yours, but first the one we know gon' have to pass away. Destiny, you part of a higher design. They tell me the sight of his eyes like fire and wine. Coming at the wild child who made it through the birth canal. One shot, amazing how you missed the kiss of death. Life was in your step, people turned away from out this way, never coming back. Slipped and fell inside the cracks, landed on their back, but you 10 toes in the field, still in one piece, for real from the bottom, where all kind of brothers get easily killed. Rest in peace to them. You part of a higher design, they tell me the sight of his eyes like fire and wine. When I roll, something keep watching me. Something keep watching me. The Most High, something keep watching me. Something keep watching me. I feel like everywhere I roll, something keep watching me. Something keep watching me. Most High, I said something keep watching me. Something keep watching me.
I just need a little faith in the Most High. He order all the steps I take. Time may get weary, but I gotta keep the pace. The clock is ticking, day of the Lord ain't gon' wait. I will walk the water for your grace. Grace. I will walk the water for you. Daily reflection got me vexed about my ways. Then I reproach myself, this flesh I can't escape. Put myself in check, Nike tracksuit in this case. A two-edged sword, you know that word, katana blades. Blades cut me asunder so my carnal mind don't blunder. Thank the Most High for SOT, I'm out that slumber. I pray I'm of the multitude that you can't number. Times he had blessed me like in forests counting trees. How a light is judgment, bring it to your knees. And it's a thin line between just enough and greed. Greed. I'm hungry for some righteous knowledge, I'm intrigued. Instruct on how to make it better for our seed. Loving your people, it's just more than a good deed. Seasons we got crabby with each other, disobeyed. So he put a nation over us, men that were base. They pervert the truth, they full of hate, they reprobates. Truth, he made us all, but us and you can't conflate. Both found in the ditch when the fool tries to lead the blind. To be upright man, perfect the laws and be divine. Take me through that fire, a new mind to be refined. Even if at night the light hit gold, we still gon' shine. We still gon', you got that title that don't make you a good leader. You think your followers be gassing you, that's ether. He's pimping past the McIntyre congregation's Reba. Yeah, I see it. The wicked prosper, don't get caught up with the allure. A constant thought is when our nation gon' get restored. Search for the answers, keep the laws at the end, endure. Yeah, endure. All the advice is in the book that the fool won't visit. In wisdom show herself, the few and the most won't get it. A wise man said, is this for sure or are you committed? Yeah, I'm in this. I'm putting bricks in for myself, you make your decision. The map is laid, I took the step, you trust your improvisions. A mustard seed of faith, now watch it grow up through the ceiling. And the most high, he order all the steps I take. Time to get weary, but I gotta keep the pace. The clock is ticking, day of the Lord ain't gon' wait. I will walk the water for your grace. Grace. I will walk the water for your grace.
The truth, you know. Hey, yo, you recording? You recording? All praises. Yeah. It's time to rise up. No more being lazy. Cause when you know the truth, that's when they call you crazy. See, round here, it ain't all gravy. Some people rhyme with scraps, and it's all safety. They say what goes around comes around. I guess that's why some of my enemies don't come around. I speak the truth in every bar, and it's a light in every star. Let's wake up and realize who we are. Why? Because there's blood behind every scar. Look, the Jews were black, it's written in the book. They say you wanna hide something from a black man and put it in the book. Hey, facts. But that's just how it is. It's sad, but that's just how it is. But we get blamed for the way we live, but they never blame the ones that taught it to us. It's just a life cycle, but I'm just trying to be the best, just like Michael. It's been a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Where I come from, you gotta put away your fears. Only a few wanna see you up, but most people wanna see you down. That's why my smile, it turned to a frown. When you a king, you deserve a crown. It's all praises to the Most High. I'ma keep His commandments till I die. I know sometimes we like to ask why, but I learned that you gotta let the Lord work. He do it. I know I'm here for a reason. Damn, they killing for no reason. Yeah, it's been a bloody season. My people constantly fighting demons. See, I appreciate everything. All the love, all the hate, I mean everything. Giving wisdom to my offspring. We laced up like shoestrings. Just putting on for the home team. They'll try to block your shine like sunscreen. They will. Yeah. Hey, don't mind me just giving wisdom to my offsprings. Hey, let's keep the holy days, and stay away from old ways, Let's keep the holy days, and stay away from old ways. Let's keep the holy days, and stay away from old ways. Let's keep the holy days, and stay away from old ways. All praises to the Most High. Sure. It's King.
See is pain, my people see the same. They locked us down in chains, we just praying for a change. They knocked us off the throne and stripped the earth of our names. My heritage I claim, I just pray they do the same. Cause if they only knew that we the true Jews. But if they only knew that we the true Jews. If they only knew that we the true Jews. But if they only knew that we the true Jews. You saved us from Egypt and Moses was a leader. Next 40 years, angel food is what you feed us. You passed me down the law mindset of a leader. I took a blood oath and promised my kids they'll keep it, so we celebrate the Passover, kill the firstborn. You played the land of Egypt, no mercy was shown. For agriculture, finance, the system was torn. When you drown them in the sea and left their city in mourning, now I'm mourning. It wasn't a semblance of a sign, no we blind. Messiah put spitty clay in my eyes in times. They wondering which way is the God, so we die. Not knowing his always way to the light, which is Christ. So I fight different stereotypes, parasites. My life ain't worth from paradise, real life. They think it's all a joke, Harlem Nights inside. They hate us cause we the Israelites, cause if they only knew that we the true Jews. But if they only knew that we the true Jews. If they only knew that we the true Jews. But if they only knew that we the true Jews. Can't shake hands with you or make grand justice. Came with the same spirit as my ancient ancestors. We rebuking in the gate, ain't sparing now, nigga. They looking for a sign like when Christ transfigured, but prophecy is a sign which reminds we as children. Cause even Moses' time still describe how we living. We stricken with the curse and got the body of Egypt. I'm lifting up her skirt, exposing these soul secrets as they whitewash history, distorted the pericope. Freud, I can grow and see the love between you and me. Put us at the low and then rewarded all lunacy. Wicked of the earth, and if not, then who it be? Damn, I need a moment, just let me grieve. Nigga spiritual about freedom, they'll never see. Damn, I need a moment, just let me grieve. Got to be one speak twice, man, don't perceive. Rock star, trap star, hood stars and block stars. Jewish conglomerates make it bang off of our scars. Madam Walker, Leach Parker, Thomas Marshall, George Carver. Jewish conglomerates making bank off of our smarts. All we see is pain, my people see the same. They locked us down in chains, we just praying for a change. They knocked us off the throne and stripped the earth of our names. My heritage I claim, I just pray they do the same. Cause if they only knew that we the true Jews. But if they only knew that we the true Jews. If they only knew that we the true Jews. But if they only knew that we the true Jews. Yeah.
Never try me. Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body. They could never have it, I'm a different breed. I killed the old man years ago. It was him or me, made it out the fast life. Now I'm on a different speed. I should've died years ago. Yahweh Shai, he intercede. The Lord intercepted all my imperfections. Went from yokes around my neck to diamonds on my necklace. Went from breaking the Shabbat, now I'm breaking fast. Next year's paper planes, but this year's paper tags. All praises to the Father, man, I hate to brag. But look how far he brought me, could've left me in my past. I finally know my purpose, now I'm safe at last. I killed all the snakes, but the Father helped me shave the grass.
Yah is good, yes, Yah is great. He changed my life and made a way. I'm gonna tell it everywhere I go. He's so good to me. He brought me out the miry clay. He cleaned me up and changed my name. He broke the chains, now I am free. I breathe Yah's breath, that's liberty.
You know what, I survived just to write this rhyme. I got brothers doing life from a life of crime. Never learned to read or write, couldn't write a line, but they could show you how to catch a body that you'll never find. New Orleans in the 90s, it was that crazy. That made me first generation of the crack babies. Murder capital twice and they gon' keep it fatal. Candy yam over the snub, they call it sweet potato. Signed in the book of living, I don't need a label. I had to cut some fake friends, even your people play you. So you can miss me with your top 5. I made it out of conditions, only if you survive. Couldn't walk in my shoes, need a suit or tie. I ain't playing no games, I'm on that Zion time. They say I lack the ruach, how can you decide? But God is good, the devil lie, gotta choose a side.
Yah is good, yes, Yah is great. He changed my life and made a way. I'm gonna tell it everywhere I go. He's so good to me. He brought me out the miry clay. He cleaned me up and changed my name. He broke the chains, now I am free.
Welcome to the Truth of Yah. The Truth of Yah's board game's mission is to humble the world in the Truth of Yah. The Truth of Yah's board game's vision is to build up the poor man and woman in spirit. Many people are deceived by lies, deceits, fraud, pride, forward mouth, arrogance, and evil ways. The poor in spirit are attacked daily. The vision to build up the spirit is to cause people only to walk in the ways of Yahweh, just as his son Yahweh Shai and the prophets did, by not just speaking the word, but by putting every word Yahweh spoke into action.
We're the Sons of Thunder Israelites, and it's our heart's prayer and desire that you all get the Truth of Yah game.
Use our discount code SOT for additional savings.
Shalom. All right, well, let's play, man. Let's get it going, man.
Shalom, I'm Sister Mayan, a student ambassador for the Spiritual Midwifery program. Spiritual midwifery has changed my perspective in a positive way when it comes to birth work. It has made me confident that I'm taking on the role that the Most High has chosen me for. I feel as though it has provided me with the right tools to better serve my current clients as a doula and future clients as a midwife. What makes spiritual midwifery stand out more than other trainings and programs is that it's much more personable. Just being able to learn with and learn from sisters that are like-minded brings out a level of closeness and spirituality that cannot be achieved by anything not ordained by the Most High. I can definitely feel his presence every time class meets. I would definitely recommend the program to other Hebrew women pursuing midwifery. It's such a joy to learn from another Hebrew sister and also have a community of sisters to learn with that face the same daily struggles that we face in life.
Shalom, family. First and foremost, I have to give all praises, all glory, and all honor unto the Most High God, Yahweh. Of course, I do so in the name of his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. It's your brother Ariala of Sakari, and I am excited to present to you, the nation of Israel, the official Hebrew Israelite Bible. Now, this has been the culmination of 4 long years of hard work, and it is available for purchase at hibofficialzion.com. Get yours today.
Welcome to Pillars of Rest, where you can find special material for our sisters, by our sisters. This is a Sons of Thunder exclusive platform focused on building, encouraging, uplifting, and engaging with the daughters of Zion. Here you'll find personalized and interactive content geared towards showing what it truly means to be a pillar of rest. Interviews, scripture breakdowns, tips on motherhood, marriage, and testimonials are just the beginning of the many things to learn from and enjoy in this program.
Shalom, Yahabashim Yashab Barakatham.
Shalom.
Hallelujah. Before we say anything, tonight's lesson is intended for a more mature viewing audience. Viewer discretion is advised. Because of the clips and the nature of the subject matter, it might be uncomfortable for certain viewers. All right, so we asking that you watch with caution. We're not going to show anything obscene, but we're going to show some things that is not like our normal spiritual material. It's still spiritual, but the references and the things that we have to show are disturbing to see. Okay, it's kind of dark, so we want you to be comfortable. If your children are around and you're spending the Sabbath with us, they might hear profanity and they might see things that are extreme. But tonight we're talking about Bohemian Groves and wickedness in high places. So we're going to see some extremely wicked things, but we're going to cut it through the spirit and bring you comfort through the words of our Lord, his son, and the apostles, including the prophets, so that we know that nothing can touch us if we in the spirit of the Lord. Everybody understand? All right, let me take that warning off the screen. Okay. Take that warning off the screen. We still gonna do Q&A like always. So if you want to ask us a question, right? All you got to do is call the number at the bottom of the screen. Okay, you call that number at the bottom of the screen. It bumps you to the front of the line for Q&A and questions. All right. If you're a YouTube member, we're gonna take y'all questions, and make sure that y'all RSVP for Passover. If you haven't RSVP for Passover, you have until April 1st. Okay. That way we can ensure that you have a seat and we have enough accommodation for you. We got a whole weekend plan. It's very professional. Once you RSVP with us, we're going to establish a communication line with you and make sure that you are alert and know everything we're going to be doing that weekend. What a glorious time to serve the Most High. Right. And we're excited for it. Okay. Right. So make sure that y'all do that. We'll post that flyer again later. Okay. If you coming from the video that we just watched before this, you know that was a 3-part series where we spoke to a young man with spirits on him who was actually playing the role of Satan as we tried to edify and train up another brother in righteousness, and he was standing in the way. It's a 3-part series, so the videos goes 3 steps back. Make sure y'all watch all 3 to see how it played out. Tonight was the finale. If you didn't see it after class, go back and watch our latest video on the YouTube channel. Also, SOT DC, check them brothers out. Also, SOT Alabama, check them brothers out. They have powerful videos they put out this week. Make sure y'all are watching those, and make sure you subscribe to SOT Fort Myers as well. We're working on a completely Spanish channel.
That's right.
All right. See if the brothers in the chat. Captain Yaraol and Brother Ecclesiastes are working together. Congratulations, Brother Ecclesiastes. If you know, you know. Captain Yaraol and Brother Ecclesiastes, Soldier Ecclesiastes are working together to create an entirely Spanish channel where you can learn this word in your language if Spanish is your first language. We have that going. All right. We have that going. I see people still coming in the room. Remember, viewer discretion is advised if you're watching with your children or if you're not built up to see certain imagery. This ain't the class. Watch last week's class. Right. Or go back and watch the camp video because this material is graphic that we're going to show. Okay. We just got to talk about these things. All right. It is the condition of the battle.
Yes.
Okay. I stayed up late last night. I couldn't sleep. There was a dude in our neighborhood that was looking inside people's houses. And, you know, my wife and her sister was here. So I take it upon myself to protect them. Right. So I stayed up till like 5 a.m. and I'm just down, you know, making sure I go in the backyard. I come back inside, you know, just making sure, because my house has actually been broken into before in this neighborhood, you know, kicked the door in, and we was at camp. So, you know, I'm just doing the perimeter, making sure everything's good, you know. So I get down this rabbit hole, and I'm in this rabbit hole on Twitter. And Twitter is a cesspool.
Yeah.
If we keep it a buck.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Twitter's a cesspool. It ain't nothing but porn.
Right.
Every three posts, you're not even looking for it.
Not even.
All right.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna mute up the 267 number. You got like this beeping noise coming from your phone. And I'm on Twitter and I'm looking up, you know, everything that's going on with this man, Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
Okay. Ryan Garcia is a boxer who just recently said some pretty inflammatory statements that I'm very sure everybody's gonna gloss over.
Yep. That's how it goes.
I'm very sure you're just gonna go, oh, he has a fight coming up. This is just for attention.
Promotion.
Right.
See, people don't like it already.
Yeah.
Those was the agents that listened to our class. They hung up already. Because remember, the purpose of this lesson is to show you how the Most High is going to be your protector,
right,
if you're in the right spirit, and there is nothing to fear.
It's nothing to fear. Right. At all.
But when you don't have him as your covering, and you're not in this truth, you out there with powers that are above your head.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's right.
A lot of wicked things have happened in our reality. You have children being bought on Wayfair, named after furniture. And in front of your face, they were trafficking children on a furniture website. That happened.
That actually happened.
That's real.
No president ever gave a State of the Union and addressed that.
Nope.
There were emails from your former first lady. What was Hillary?
Hillary.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. America's politics is nothing to me.
Hillary too.
There were email chains of child trafficking.
That Pizzagate.
Restaurants set up where they bring in the food and supplies, but they also bring in your kids that's missing. That happened. And it was just like a folk tale. But it really happened.
Yeah.
But it really happened. But it was like a folk tale. You would order pizza, and how you ordered it was how you ordered the child. There was a person in elite government positions who had wicked paintings and sculptures all through their house dedicated to Jeffrey Dahmer.
Weird.
And this person was in power in your government.
Perverse.
Paintings of children being abused all through their house, and they was in charge of things. That happened.
Still are.
And it became like an old wives' tale. Like, what's on Sports Center?
Right.
What we do is we distract ourselves because we don't want to think about none of that. That's so evil. We don't want to think about it. But your daughters are missing at I don't even like my rib to go to the supermarket without me. She'd be like, what? Yeah, bro, let me go. What? I'm like, nah, I don't know how I'm gonna live. You understand?
Con.
I'm your bodyguard. If I can't go, sit down.
I gotta go with you.
But we can't live in that constant fear. But it's just what it be on my mind because that happened. There are white vans in DC that was just grabbing girls up. Never seen these girls again. Milk carton. Somebody's daughter. You don't know their names. That's somebody's daughter.
Right.
That happened in front of your face. There are Nature Boy.
Yeah.
That happened.
Yes.
And that's Jake.
Yeah.
He was scoffing us for a while. Wow.
He used to scoff us. Nature Boy was convincing college-age men and women to forsake their life in America, travel to an island and live and serve him at an Airbnb and become his sexual playthings and their children.
Crazy.
That happened. They locked him up.
Yeah, they locked him up
for life
and gave him life. But where's these other people in these high places? Of course, nothing's going to happen to them. So now, lo and behold, Ryan Garcia. This guy, he's on TV. I smoke weed. I drink. Supposed to be a prize fighter. Something is wrong. There's a depression there.
You see it.
Do we understand it? Do we care?
Right.
Probably not. Well, it took on a new turn when he spoke to Andrew Tate.
Yep.
And he said some things that brought a reality that we tucked away. That, hold on, people really be doing this. And that's why the name of the class is Bohemian Groves and Wickedness in High Places. Because while you're going to the supermarket and playing the lotto and doing fantasy football with your homeboys, there are grown adults that are doing satanic rituals involving human sacrifice. And that happens in 2024. And it's just like it's none of your business.
Right. Oh, just another day.
Until somebody puts it in front of you. Now, pop culture puts it in front of you, and we're going to talk about that. Pop culture puts it in front of you, and you know what you do? Yo, pass the weed.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, let me get some more tequila.
Yep.
It is because, your trauma response is to not think about it. We traumatized Israel. Blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics are traumatized.
That's right.
You traumatized because all I got to do is put siren lights behind you.
Yeah.
And the fear that runs through your body is not reasonable.
Yeah, we was talking about that.
Because you could die and you're aware of that.
Yep.
All we got to do is talk about history and you're angry while someone else is telling you that your anger is misdirected and unnecessary.
Crazy.
Which makes you more angry. And now the government has decided to stop teaching your history. That happened. There was no such thing as slavery the way that we remember it. It was a time in America where blacks worked for low wages. There was a time where the Native American Indian's skin was covered with abscess and pus bumps from mumps and measles, and he couldn't breathe. He coughed to death because he had whooping cough. That happened. And it's like, that was in the past. That's recent American history.
Right.
Okay. So at this time, we're going to ask y'all to remove the children from the room or lower the volume or come back in about 15 minutes because we are going to play what Ryan Garcia said. This happened. Okay. He's talking to Andrew Tate, a man who the government ran down on.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And they ran down on him because he was just teaching the value of a man.
Right.
And teaching people how to make money.
And helping you escape the matrix with drop shipping. He said, here's how you're going to do it. You're going to make a website. You're going to sell a product. You're going to use these applications. You're going to get out of your parents' basement.
They took him and his brother.
And put them in jail. Because he's affecting the stat quo. Right now, Puff Daddy, I grew up with this guy. His music, his influence on music. He's a meme now for being a sodomite and a rapist.
Every day is something new.
Every single day.
There is nobody standing up saying due process. You can't pile all this on that man without proving these things. No. It's just out there and it's a joke instead of, damn, maybe people was really getting hurt if it's true.
Right.
And that's your trauma response is, if I take it seriously, I'll be miserable.
Yeah.
I'll become like Esau. I'll blow my own brains out. So I just look past it. I don't consider it. Right? Thou doest not consider. Well, Ryan Garcia, as goofy as he is, I don't think he's a good boxer. I don't think he deserves none of these prize fights. I'm going to keep it real with you. Tank whooped your ass, and then who you beat? And how you got that fight with Tank? Because you ain't beat nobody. Beat somebody, Tank. Fight Barrios.
Why does he have to fight Barrios?
Barrios is a warrior.
Nobody want to fight Barrios. All right, we getting.
Yeah.
All right. Barrios will punish you.
Right.
I personally believe Barrios will punish Ryan Garcia. That's a good boxer. But look, and he fought real fighters. But look, check this, and he's young. But this guy, they keep pushing him in front of us, and his handler is a sodomite weirdo.
Yeah.
Oscar De La Hoya is a weirdo.
Wearing fishnets.
Bugged out. Cokehead.
What is he doing?
This guy's bugged out. Floyd Mayweather tried to tell you that, but you were so busy hating Floyd because the media was commanding you to hate him.
Yeah.
Oscar hates Floyd.
And you was loving Pacquiao for what? You have a black, you have a black prize fighter that's undefeated, that is gorgeous at boxing. He's an expert, and he gives you a show.
Warlord. And
then after he wins the fight, he's not a jerk. He's a complete professional, so that he don't embarrass you like some of these other guys, like AB and them.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing. You didn't want to love Floyd. Now you wish you could watch him fight because boxing is trash.
Yeah.
But it's all good. Now you have this minstrel show. Well, a part of that show is Ryan Garcia. And Ryan Garcia is groomed from a young man to be in this limelight. And I believe that comes with a price.
Yep.
When it comes to fame.
Yep.
I was on this rabbit hole till like 5:30 in the morning, and all types of clips of comedians and actors confessing 100% what it's like to be on a casting couch in Hollywood. Like, I was trying to make it. Many of them, I was just scrolling, click. People I seen before, like, oh, I seen a movie with you. Yeah, one guy, he said, I was on a casting couch. It was me and a guy named Matt Rife. And the execs told us that we're going to make you guys stars out here.
Mm-hmm.
And all you have to do is give oral sex to me.
Crazy.
And my other donor here.
That's crazy.
And the comedian, I don't remember his name, bald-headed Arab-looking dude. He said, as soon as they said that, I stood up and said, you guys wasting my effing time. And he says he got to the door, and before he could open the door, he turned around. Matt Rife was on his knees for both those guys. Okay.
Precept.
I've seen clips of women that go to Hollywood, and they are never the same. Ran through. AB trying to accuse Alicia Baumgartner of it, a female boxing champion that we have, sister.
Dang, Alicia.
He's trying to say that that's how she got there, that she had to be a plaything. And we got to accept that is the reality. Fame is a way out. Being famous is a way out. It's an escape. Now that you have notoriety, you can market and sell things, and you can escape the grind. You're famous. Your name carries weight. Now you have a following, 1 million people looking at you. Let's market something to 1 million people. If 5,000 people buy something for $50, I got a lot of money. And this era, this social media era, has introduced a way for you to escape the grind without that person standing over you, trying to control you and control your money. Look at what happened with Britney Spears. She's bugged. Her parents was drugging her and putting her up there to dance for you. She made a song, I'm a slave for you. Right? Look at her now. Her mind is gone. We just look past it like, she's just crazy. No. Do you remember how talented Britney Spears was, how good she could dance and sing and perform, how coordinated she was? And you look at her now, it's like, what happened to you? You understand? It's very important, man. People are dying out here. And somebody said, well, they were sacrificed. And then you like, you making that up. Look at Kanye West.
Yeah. He literally told you.
He's telling you that his mom was sacrificed, that the elites are calling him all the time, threatening to kill him. And we like, Kanye, you're crazy.
Force medicating him.
Kanye, you're crazy. The man showed a text message of his trainer. That was his trainer was hired to help him lose all that weight he was putting on from the medication. Mm-hmm. His trainer said, we're going to medicate you into oblivion if you don't stop. Yeah. Who's the we?
Right.
Who is the we?
You work for me.
You're my trainer.
Right.
You're my fitness trainer.
He put that on Twitter, and everybody said, and next in yesterday's news, instead of saying, damn, they doing this? Yeah. Kyrie can't watch a DVD, but we mad about that. But these people just did this to Kanye.
They trying to destroy his mind. That's crazy.
Listen to me. The only reason that I could speak on the Sons of Thunder platform is because I have complete faith that the Most High is protecting me.
That's right.
That he got the angels around me.
That's right.
But that don't mean you could get away. Mm-hmm. John the Baptist, the greatest man born among women for speaking against the elites, could not get away. He was beheaded. There's your example. These Edomites will kill you, man.
Yes, they will.
Mm-hmm. For a whim. They thought nothing of his life. Mm-mm. It says, for the sake of the people that he sat at with meat, he had to kill John because he declared that he would give this girl anything up to half the kingdom. And she asked for John's head. He can't look weak. He got to follow through. And they killed John the Baptist. They killed Christ. The elites killed Christ. Yes. They try to say that Israel killed Christ. Wait, the elites killed Christ. Right. Pontius Pilate is on record saying, I see nothing worthy of death with this man.
This man did no wrong.
Yep. After saying that, Jesus Christ was tortured and killed.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Pontius Pilate stuck his hands in some water.
Right.
And said, I wash my hands. This has nothing to do with me. But you're in charge.
make it so he don't get crucified.
So that means his life meant nothing to him.
Yep.
The elites. The elites have been this way since forever because they are the spiritual arm of Satan.
Yes.
If Satan come to us, he has to come through our protection. He has to get through the angels that encamp around us and walk with us. Something keep watching me.
Yep.
Something keep watching me. The Most High.
The Most High. That's right.
I love that. So that, when I get goosebumps and I feel something wrong in around me, and Satan playing with me, I sing that.
Mm-hmm.
Give me confidence. That's a spiritual hymn, a modern hymn by the brother Arteem. Right? So the reason I'm prolonging this is because I want to give y'all a choice to decide whether or not y'all going to flip the switch. Because what Ryan is about to say has an implication, and and mark my words, watch. If you disregard the implication, it says something about you.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to this.
Not fucking joking, bro. I have fucking proof, bro.
I'm sorry about the curses. I'm sorry about the curses.
Every fucking video you could ever fucking believe. Bohemian Grove is real. They fucking tied me down and they made me fucking watch, dog. I actually don't give a fuck anymore. Yes, I fucking lost it. They're raping little kids.
Because they want to take us all, so let's go. Come on, Ryan. He doesn't want to take us.
Come on, fuck this side, dude. Bro, fuck this dude, dude. Who? Bro, you know the higher elites, bro. You already know who they are, bro.
You know the path you're going down is dangerous, my friend.
I don't give a fuck.
Now wait. Andrew Tate didn't say, "Come on, Ryan. Are you trying to sell a fight? Come on, Ryan.
Right.
You trying to sell a fight?" Andrew Tate didn't say that. He didn't say, "Oh boy, you trying to get out of Devin Haney's this ass whipping that's coming." What are you trying to do? You trying to play crazy? Because Andrew Tate is a fighter.
Right.
That's why they're supposed to be talking.
Former kickboxing world champion.
No, instead he said,
This is a dangerous path.
It's a dangerous path you're going down here. Because he said two things. He said, Bohemian Grove, they watched me. No, they forced me to watch them rape children.
Yeah.
What is the significance of children and these Bohemian Groves? Is it all about, oh, Joel, you're going to spook us with Wikipedia and Bohemian Grove and the presidents was there and these videos from Alex Jones? No, the Groves are ancient.
Yeah, those are ancient practices.
Yep. Nothing new under the sun.
The Most High been against your groves. Bohemian Grove is just a grove.
Mm-hmm.
All right, brothers, got all the scriptures behind me. We're going to take our time.
Mm-hmm.
People looking. We're going to handle this like professional Israelite.
Kind of the one.
Listen. Listen to the dialogue. It's almost over.
I don't give a fuck. They can't touch me. I'm a god.
Well, that's the first point of contention because I care about you a lot and I can assure you from my own personal experience that they can touch you.
Who is they?
Right.
Who is they? Give me the scripture. The people that we wrestle with. That's the they. Number one, who is the they? I'm going to put everything in context so that you have nothing to fear and you can sleep at night and it's all dark in the house and you ain't got the goosebumps, you ain't got the willies, because you know one thing is true.
That's right.
We're going to get to it. Read this.
Book of Ephesians, chapter 6 and verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Now, listen. What are they saying? Let me fix this. What are they saying? They're saying, oh, the King James is a bad translation. That word, principalities, really means governors and rulers. And King James changed the Bible because he's a governor and ruler. I've seen that this week. a criticism of this scripture. That's not talking about anything spiritual. It was really saying the rulers and the governors of the world. And King James demanded that be changed. But in the Geneva Bible, it's not like, you don't understand the scriptures. And nobody asked you for your opinion and your microwave scholarship. You have no foundation in studying the Bible. You don't know the people, the culture. You don't understand what the book is about. You have an opinion and you're sharing it because social media allow you. It says the same thing.
That's right.
Those principalities and spiritual wickedness read it again.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
It said everything it needed to say.
That's right.
The rulers are your Nixon who be at Bohemian Grove, your Jimmy Carter, your Rothschilds. They there. Your Bilderbergs. They all it's in front of your face, and we just go, it has nothing to do with me. I can't do nothing about it anyway. Hey, but there's a reality going on.
That's right.
It permeates everything. Your music. Do you think that your music is not completely filled with satanic reference designed to alter your mind and viewpoint? Why do you think the scripture say, I piped to you, but you would not dance? That's the righteous side saying, I played you a song and you didn't like my song.
You want to hear that.
But Satan played you a song and you got hands on your knees, 4 years old.
Right.
Twerking.
Yep.
God, bro.
And the parents is filming it laughing because it's just kids.
Just kids having fun.
But those are the victims of these spiritual powers in high places, is your children. Because that's what they always wanted. They want their innocence. They feed off of it. Walk with me. Just walk. Because in the end, if they don't delete the channel in the middle of our speech, which is only going to make our message more powerful, and have all of y'all at camp Saturday tomorrow to hear us speak the word.
That's right.
Protect these men. But see, that's when the people have an initiative and they move. Or y'all could just say, nah, what can I do about it? And wave it off. It depends on how you're looking at this. I look at this like how Satan attacked Job was technical.
Very calculated.
It was mental and physical at the same time. The physical was the desirous nature of the demon was touch his flesh. Right? That was Satan is very perverse, the way that he approached it. He said skin for skin. What does that mean? Why did you say that? Skin for skin. Why do you speak that way? What do you think his physical counterparts on earth speak like? What do you think his physical counterparts on earth desire? Flesh. And that's why these girls is coming up missing. That's why these children being sold as furniture. That's why there's a whole Epstein Island. That happened. There was an island you could go to just to molest children.
And nobody wants to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, it's just forgotten now. It's a waste of time.
We don't know the names of everybody that ever been there.
Somehow the emails,
the list
are
still
there,
didn't come out,
but the list got lost. Come on, man.
Read again.
It's the book of Ephesians, chapter 6 and verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world.
Come on.
Against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Spiritual wickedness is idolatry and what comes with it. But it's not happening with your regular goofy. It's being practiced by people who have power to hurt you and control you through media and programming. You're going to get mad at me. You're going to get mad at me. Your favorite rapper is the sixth god. Your favorite rapper is the sixth god, and his symbol is the owl. You're going to get mad at me. Joel, come on. Everybody, come on. Don't do this.
No, speak.
Your favorite rapper is the sixth god. And all he do is six, hitting you with it, back to back. And his logo is the owl. And the name of the class is Bohemian Grove. You ever look into what the Bohemian Grove is?
Right.
Their idol that is there is a gigantic owl, and they worship Satan there. And your favorite rapper is the sixth god. What he know? He been in Hollywood since he was young.
Since he was a child.
He on the stage doing rituals.
Matter of fact, he said that actually in a tweet. He said something on the lines of, "Yo, there's so much that I could like put out there."
Am I saying? Look, I'm not trying to attack the brother, and I give credit where it's due. The brother's immensely talented, right? But for you to make it out here, you gotta be down with certain things. Nah, the 6 is just Toronto. All right, bro. All right, bro.
Okay. Stay innocent.
Whoever called Toronto the 6th, though? That's not even like.
I never even heard that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Craig David, Cardinal Official. I used to listen to. These is dudes before Drake from Canada. Cardinal Official was hot too. I never heard the 6.
Soldier Yazabad said OVO means our very own.
October's very own.
Yeah, October's very own.
So I'm gonna put everything on Drake. He the devil? No, I'm just saying it be right in your face.
It's a message.
It be right in your face. Remember in the early 2010s where satanic imagery became the way to be artistic?
Yeah, made you different.
Yep. Young Thug.
Everything was upside down crosses, skulls, bones, white men in hoods,
demons.
Jay-Z gave you a video called On to the Next One. I can't play it because copyright.
Oh yeah, that video.
On to the next one. I still ain't figured out the sample. It's very dark. But you watch the video and everything is demonic reference. And I was like, oh, that's just Jay-Z being edgy. Because this, wait, what am I becoming okay with? Don't be a lame. You know Jay-Z your favorite rapper, Joel. Don't do that. Don't lie. You fiend to hear new Jay-Z music and you would buy it. But what am I becoming okay with? And this is something I had to look in the mirror. And I had to make a change and put the blunt down and start diving into this truth because I was going away. I was becoming okay with stuff that this not even my style. I wasn't even raised like that. And that's what I mean when I say spiritual wickedness in high places. They could serve it to you so crafty and through someone you trust and admire. And now you okay with something that's the foundation of it is extremely evil, like Christmas. Now Christmas is for the kids, but Christmas is really a demonic ritual. It's an idolatrous ritual that the Bible asked you not to participate in because it involves groves and the chopping down of trees and erecting them in these groves, a pole to worship, as the Old Testament calls it. But now you've become okay with it. It's just Christmas.
It's become normalized.
And that's how it happens. Let's listen to this. I had it right before. Yeah. Mute your phones if you call in.
Bro, no, they can't, bro. All right, so come touch me, you fucking bitch.
Now, who's he talking to when he said that?
You have proof of these things on, you have proof of this on your phone?
Yes, of course I do. The fuck you talking about? Of course. If Alex could get a fucking video from the Bohemian Grove, of course I could.
Well, I have to be careful what I say because I'm in the middle of a judicial process right now.
You want me to get you out of it? I can help.
Well, bro, my door gets kicked in if I say what I'm thinking.
Okay, well, I can help you get out of it if you want. I know people.
Oh. Tell everyone at home then. Start from the beginning. When did this happen? Where did this happen? What exactly did you see?
Why have you tweeted the things you've tweeted? Let people at home understand you a little.
Because I don't give a fuck, bro. They raped me, right? I was 2 years old. They raped me.
Who says that?
Yeah. Who just
says that?
That's crazy.
I've been raped. What man confesses that?
A man
Man
who's
is afflicted.
been broken and seen things.
What man just comes off the dome? I was raped.
An afflicted man.
Nobody want to confess that. But even right now, y'all are on class with me, but y'all tempted to be like, he's just talking. But why?
How? What? How could he just be talking?
Who says that? Now, I don't have no memories of being 2 years old. But nothing like that happened to me at 2. So I don't have a trauma that I could pull that I know happened.
Right, yeah.
Who am I to tell him that didn't happen to him? Let's let that play.
I have proof of that too. That's where it all started, bro. Okay?
You do know there's going to be certain people who believe, and I'm Ryan, you know, I like you. We've been speaking for years. You know, there's going to be people who believe you're just saying this because you've, I don't know, had a mental breakdown or taken drugs and you're repeating some of the things you've said on the internet. And that, so they're going to not believe you unless you come at it very coherently.
Andrew, I'll go to fucking Romania and take a drug test in front of your face.
Bro, you don't want to come here. you don't need Romanian jail. It's bad for your fight camp. But I'm just.
Y'all heard that?
Why did it stop?
Did y'all hear that? That was the end of the clip. That was the end of that clip.
It's another part.
Yeah, it's
Oh, hold on. We'll get to it. Listen to what he just said for no reason on Twitter when he's got all this money to make. What? And his handler, I wish I had that clip. You know, we use the phone as the camera. I would have to dig for it. But I seen it this week. His handler, Oscar De La Hoya, when asked about Ryan, all he could think to go was, I seen Ryan. He's ready to fight. He looks really good. Bro, are you trying to sell this fight that bad that you're not a human being? Hey, we know what he said this week.
Right. Like we heard him.
Are you acting like that didn't happen? And all he did was the corporate, big, goofy, stupid smile. I seen Ryan. He's ready to fight. He looks good, man. Yeah, this is gonna be a great one. Yeah. Next question. Like, what? That reaction don't even make sense.
Right.
And you don't know what kind of evil De La Hoya has shown, introduced, or tried to expose Ryan to.
Already do code.
I'm gonna hit you with this. In my early days of designing as a graphic designer, that's not a straight man's arena. Art. Sodomites all up and down through that. I'm telling you from experience. Sodomites all up and down through that. You think you're nice with the design, you're a creative genius, you want to create, and you're just gonna go create? No, there's gonna be a sodomite in your way, and he's the gatekeeper. I am telling you from experience. Hit you with something. One of my first jobs out of school was working for a photography studio. And one of the hairdressers there wanted a website. And I'm obviously straight. I walk with a swag. I'm masculine. All the models that's coming in, I have to be told, hey, slow down. You're looking over there too much, right? I'm green to this. I wasn't raised in the celebrity world. I'm a regular Joe. So I see something banging joint. I'm looking. Hey, I got confidence. I'm gonna try to talk to her, right? But totally unprofessional, right? I had to be taught. So there's nothing aura coming from me that he played them games and he's into that.
Right.
Oh, Joel make the website. So you nice with that? Yeah, I do my little one too. Okay, I got a job for you. I need the money. I show up. It's weird. It's music. Hey, let me measure you. I make clothing. Let me measure you. What you need to measure me for? I just want to see your product so I could. And I'm just getting right to it, right? Let me measure you. And I make jeans too. I want to do your inseam. You know what that means? Your inseam. That means they're trying to measure your crotch.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, and I'm a Ryan Garcia. I'm a young, talented upstart, fresh to the industry, and all of these vultures, these gross sodomites is coming, trying to take a bite out of the kid, man. I've been there. I've seen that. Okay? So I know what he's probably dealing with. And especially with Oscar De La Hoya being his handler. And that's a creep.
That's a creep right there.
That's a demon.
That's crazy.
So when he says they tied me down, they made me, I believe that. Because he's got access to millions of dollars. His parents is like, take him. Just take him. Send the money. And they're getting him drunk. They're introducing him to cocaine. All of that's happening.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on a low level, a nobody, working with labels and hair magazines. And they trying me. I know they trying him. And some brothers is not mighty enough to not be tried. Because it wasn't just let me measure your inseam. It was, I got a lot of opportunity for you.
Nah, bro.
That shoulder grab, I got a lot of opportunity. I'm like, nah, chill. I don't need to do none of that. And then it's like, oh, why you acting? You know, what? Oh,
is there a problem?
And then it's like you did something wrong by establishing boundary. Like, we're not playing these games. Next time I went over there, I brought my homeboy with me, right? I said, yo, I gotta go get this check, man. He gonna let me do the website. I need this money. We're gonna have some fun this summer. But I ain't going over there by myself. So my homeboy goes with me. He tries the same thing. It was like a script. He tried, and my homeboy is like, nah, I'm good. Like, I'm straight. Like, just my man just came to get his bread. We out. I don't even want to talk. I ain't got nothing to do with this. And then it was like a game played like as if my homie was playing hard to get, and he pursued him.
Crazy.
He kept trying. Yo, we young men, and so I know what they doing out here.
That's crazy.
And there's a reason why I feel confident to speak the truth like this and keep it 1,000, and I'm not worried about consequence. It's because of the God I serve.
That's right.
Now Ryan saying they can't touch me. I am a God. If he's an Israelite, he speaks a partial truth, but you do not have access to the power of protection unless thou doest the will of the Lord.
Right.
Give me Psalm 34:7.
That's good.
This is the book of Psalm, chapter 34 and verse 7. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them.
The only way that angel is going to deliver you is if you fear the Lord.
Right.
But what is the fear of the Lord?
Right.
What is the fear of the Lord? The fear of the Lord is not being afraid that he can kill you. That's understanding and being scared of God.
Mm-hmm.
The true meaning of the statement fear of the Lord means you keep his commandments.
That's right.
That is the only way you have access to the spiritual protection from this level of demon work that's out there. Okay?
Precept.
Read.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 26. For the Lord shall be thy confidence and shall keep thy foot from being taken.
That's right.
Got a precept as well.
Go ahead.
Book of Job, chapter 28, verse 28. And unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding. So that's what's going to protect you in these last days, understanding. Like Adam was talking about, they want your children, right? That's who they want. Those who don't have understanding, right? The easily impressionable, right? The ones that's green or wet behind the ears.
Yes.
Because that a young man, a young woman, they don't have the experience or understanding necessary to make certain decisions.
Do you know how many young men in the creative industry probably allowed themselves to fall into those sodomitic traps to gain access for financial opportunity because that's all they wanted. Once Satan know what carrot to dangle in front of you, he got you. Because you don't have the faith that the Most High going to give you the desires of your heart. Give me Psalm 37:4.
This is the book of Psalm, chapter 37 and verse 4. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart.
See, you don't have that comfort. So you feel like, I got to do this. How many young women in the music industry done been ran through? Like, I got to do this.
Precept.
I got to do this. Or a chance like this is once in a lifetime. I got to lay with him, and him. It's nothing. It's nothing. I got to dress like what? It's nothing.
Look at Chloe. Chloe Bailey.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, that's her idolizing Beyonce. Right? And Beyonce and all of those idols are literally that.
Yep.
I'm not mad at them as individuals for having talent. I'm saying when you get to a certain level, what you going to stand for?
Right. That's the question.
Who you going to be as a person? Nas told you who he's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, he had to find it another way because they wouldn't give him the fame, even though he's everybody's favorite rapper. Everybody say Nas the best. It just couldn't go a certain way because he wasn't willing to compromise certain morals.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Hold on. I'm going to show you this. This was in front of your face during the VMAs in 2009. Lady Gaga, important artist. Kanye said, what the hell do Lady Gaga know about cameras? But she got a creative director of Kodak.
Kodak, crazy.
What? Everybody want that job if you're an artist. Kodak is the leading film company in the world, and being their creative director means you're the top visionary.
Right.
How she got that job?
How?
The hell she know about? I like Gaga. What she know about cameras?
Kanye been keeping it real with
It's a great wait.
For a long time.
It's a great question.
Right.
About that. What did that have to do with the song? And the audience is baffled, confounded. They're not even clapping. They just like, what did I just see? And where am I? And a lot of them was rethinking choices they made in their life because now there's no turning back.
Yep.
I'm here now. I'm in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Now, two things. The fact that she bleeds from the chest, you could artistically say that's heartbreak. Her heart is broken.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could say that's literally where they stab her to sacrifice her and to kill her. And they hung her up. Okay. Hold on. Now, look at her eyes. The black makeup around her. I was in a rabbit hole. Studying this, like all of this stuff was in front of my face. And I kind of just went, it's just weird Hollywood people.
Right.
No, all of this has a significant meaning. Children who are sodomized experience black eyes from the trauma of the event. Okay? I didn't know that.
Wow.
The capillaries in their eyes burst. And they get what is called panda eye. Google it.
From crying and
wow.
That's
somebody left. Because it's crazy.
That's disturbing, man.
Wow.
All right. My camera's dying. This is the second one we bought, and it's doing the same thing.
Yeah, he said the same panda eyes.
It's a sign of abuse, right?
That's crazy. I never heard of that.
Damn, that's crazy. So she's got the panda eyes, and she's being sacrificed in all white, and then she's hung up by her hands like the children in Jerusalem, which is an archaic way of crucifying a child. So what we just watched, which we thought was an artistic expression of heartbreak, was Hollywood showing you a reenactment of ritual human sacrifice on stage in prime time during the hottest award show.
Crazy.
And you know what we do? That was crazy. What's next? Spiritual Wickedness in High Places brought that to you with sponsors, man. All right. I'm gonna just stop this here. I'm gonna take while we talking because they can hear us, right?
God. That when you explained the panda eyes thing, it just reminded me of something that I saw a little bit back, and it was like another rabbit hole, but I didn't get into it because it was just like, you know, when you get into some of these things, like some of this stuff is just conspiracy, whatever.
How can they all have the same problem?
But every single like Balenciaga, it was like different companies. They kept featuring Panda Bear. It's a panda bear stuffed animal that they feature in like all their videos or in photography. Certain big companies, when there's a child, they always have a panda bear with the child, or they have a panda bear in the background, or one of the sheets has a panda bear on it, right? Or one of the clothing features a panda bear on it. And it made me think about that because somebody was pointing that out. Why do all of these different brands, every single time they're showing children, they always feature a panda bear? But I never sat and just watched the video and was like, let me see what they're talking about. Because it was like some things you just can't fathom.
Bro, it's in front of your face.
It's in front of your face.
All the time. Hold on.
I'll never look at pandas the same again.
Because the reason we don't want to think about this is because we love these artists, man. I actually like this. Listen, I like the song Paparazzi. Listen to me. It slapped.
To be honest.
That girl was singing hard, bro. That dude was not paying attention to her, and it was driving her crazy, man. All right? Hold on one second, Israel. It was driving her crazy. I actually like the song, the beat, for some pop music, that's good. Right? I like that song. But what is this imagery?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Do y'all know Sam Smith?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Sam Smith got up on an award show stage, and what did he do? What did he do? He brought you complete satanic weirdness for 4 minutes. Okay? For 4 minutes. And what does anybody say? We can't say nothing. We just like, oh, it's just weird. He's a sodomite. No, bro. There's a market for that performance. And somebody sat there and art directed that performance. And then this man got up there and acted it out. And it was designed to please somebody. Right. So was this. If Ryan Garcia can get up there and tell you what he's seen, you think Lady Gaga ain't seen it?
Right.
Because let's make her innocent white woman pop singer. You bring this art direction to me for a live performance, and I'm gonna be like, I'm not doing that. Why am I being hung? Explain this to me. Why am I bleeding? What does the blood have to do with anything? Make this make sense, right? I know how these meetings go. But if that's something she's seen, it has a special significance to her. Wow. I'll tribute this. I'll make a tribute to somebody I've seen suffer this.
Look at all the emotion she put into it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember this for weeks. People was talking about this, trying to decipher how to digest this. Meanwhile, Little Nas X is stripping and twerking on Satan, and we just like, next video.
You literally had a man
literally showed
in a thong twerking on Satan on stage in front of children in the front. Children were in the front row.
They have Doja Cat literally singing "Where My Demons At" as she's cosplaying a demon. Literally
in a children's room.
And all of these people are not the original version of themselves that we remember. I'm gonna share something with you. See, this is what I'm talking about. That Lady Gaga thing, it ain't so strange. Once we look around a little bit, it ain't so strange. Everybody know what CERN is. CERN is the Hadron Collider, where they take subatomic particles and smash them together to see what they're made of. And what they're trying to figure out is what holds the fabric of reality together.
Right.
What makes matter coalesce and become a structure. Let's break what makes an atom an atom. Let's break it to what makes the quarks that make up an atom quarks, because they decay very quickly. If you look at a cloud chart, they spiral away and disappear from existence. Y'all can Google that. I know brothers is Hebrew Israelite. Everything is fake. Esau sciences, everything. There's certain things, y'all. If you look into it, you can learn a thing or two about math and the sciences, and you can do the test yourself.
You'll learn about
You can actually see radioactivity with something called a cloud chamber, which is a vacuumed box that has a chilled gas inside, and you can actually see the electrons or the neutrons escaping the radioactive object, showing you that radioactivity, even though it's invisible, is actually happening. So I ain't gonna go too deep, but look, they have a mile-long circle, and then they power these things, these subatomic particles, up to near the speed of light and smash them into each other, and then document the particles of the explosion and what those particles are. And they don't release the results. You don't know what the results are. No one's ever explained it to you. There's no chart to read. What are the findings? But you don't care. It's got nothing to do with me. Well, this is what goes on outside in the courtyard of the campus where the Hadron Collider is being ran. First of all, I quit.
Yeah.
What is niggas doing?
What are we doing out here?
Why are y'all here?
What is going on?
Hey, bro, I quit. Why you, Mr. Neal? Why are you quitting? I quit.
It's not in my pay grade. Like this, nah,
You know how many people want this job? I quit. Why the hell you got a statue of Shiva, the Destroyer,
right
in the courtyard
with a gear around it?
Why y'all all in black robes? What's going on?
No, before I get to the weird Edomites doing this ritual, why do you have a statue of Shiva in the courtyard? Ain't nobody here Hindu. What is the purpose of this?
What is going on?
Idolatry.
It represents something.
So I don't want to come to work and see that every day. Don't sit right with me. I'm gonna find another job. I quit.
First of all, I quit.
First of all.
But then you got a bunch of Edomites honoring and venerating the idol in a grove. What you're looking at is a grove.
High places.
A grove is nothing but a lawn where you set up an idol.
Yep.
That's it.
That's all it is.
So they set up an idol in a grove. Esau's like, yes, satanic. Sign me up. And y'all swear he's not Edom.
Right. If not wearing, who is he?
There's your woman dressed in white. There's your woman dressed in white. Just like Lady Gaga. Bro, listen. What we want to do is go, this is fake.
Yeah.
It's not. This video footage is not disputed. This actually happened. The people that work at CERN released an official statement. They said that this was a spooky reenactment. And they reprimanded the participants.
What are they reenacting?
What is this a reenactment of?
Right.
And why? Where's the security at the top secret Hadron Collider campus where you creating damn dark matter? Where if somebody walks into the wrong room, they could blow up the earth. So of course, only the right people with the right security clearance could be here. How these niggas get here?
Right.
And if it's a reenactment, why don't they have any cameras?
Right. Why ain't none of them recording? Come on.
Wait. This is the Hadron Collider. The security clearance to get into this campus is the highest they make. How they doing this spoof reenactment? Where's the security? Where's the drones with 9mm guns strapped to them? Where's the robotic dogs, right?
Right.
That run down on you like you can't be here.
Right.
First of all, they've been there for a minute because they set up in a whole array.
Right.
Come on now.
That means these people work there.
Who you fooling?
I'm screaming, Slacky. Cause it be in front of your face, and then you just be like, that's fake.
You don't consider.
That's fake. This is a grove. There's an idol set up in a grove. There's white people surrounding it. Reenact. I don't think it's a reenactment, Bob. Let's play this.
This is crazy, man.
What the? Now she lays down and he has a knife. Everyone takes a knee. There's your idol. There's your sacrifice. There's the star of your God is the one holding the knife. The champion of your idolatrous doctrine.
Right.
Tell me that was a fake stab.
Like, come on, that
When he
lifted her body.
when he withdrew, it lifted her body. Fuck. Shit. And that dude who filmed it is verified that that's a real person. And all the statement they delivered was, and I'm going to show you.
That's an honest reaction.
CERN does not condone this type of spoof, which can give rise to misunderstandings about the scientific nature of our work. That was their statement.
The investigation was an internal matter.
That was their statement. CERN welcomes every year thousands of scientific users from all over the world, and sometimes some of them let their humor go too far. This is what happened on that occasion.
Really?
Israel.
Really?
Israel. Oh, they throwing chairs. I didn't even see that.
Yo, they threw chairs.
Like, come on now. Who you fooling,
This is
man?
crazy.
Who you fooling?
Wow.
Did you see that?
Yes. I don't know what to say. That's and that was their statement too.
Their statement made it bad. Like, we're not even gonna give you a statement.
Yeah. Like,
Just don't worry about that.
yeah, that was just a joke.
That has nothing to do with you. That was a joke.
We'll take care of it.
That was a joke. That's an internal matter.
Yeah, an internal investigation.
They just sacrificed someone to Shiva for knowledge or for satanic demonic power. That's because the gods of the nations are idols.
Yeah.
Shiva's the destroyer. That's what she represents in the Hindu religion. So they asking for demonic help for their experiment to go to a higher level, to give them the knowledge we seek. We'll give you a life if you make our experiment reveal the secrets we've always wanted.
The blower of coals.
So when I look at the Lady Gaga performance, I understand what I'm looking at. That was a sacrifice to their idol. And then when you look at I closed the window, but when you looked at it, at the back of the performance where she was hanging was a bright light and a statue. Who was that? That was their idol. That was their Moloch, their Chuin.
Yep.
That was their Baal. Do you understand? So that's happening right in front of your face. And you hate the Israelite. Remember, we're the bad guys.
Right.
Yeah, remember that.
Apparently.
We want you to stop being whores. We want you to stop being thieves, robbers, murderers, stick-up kids, drug abusers, pimps, prostitutes. We want you to stop being that and be a holy people. But we're the bad guy.
But we're the occultists.
Yeah, we're evil.
We're a cult, but look at that.
Somehow.
MTV never been called a cult.
Never.
The Grammys never been called a cult. Humiliation ritual. Between Chris Rock and Will Smith.
Yeah.
And this woman who's constantly humiliating him
every month,
and becoming famous for tearing him down, destroying his masculinity.
And now Will Smith is bisexual.
I hit you with a ritual. It's a game show now where the man comes in and all of these women have pins and balloons.
Oh yeah.
That's a humiliation ritual.
I've seen that. Yeah.
As soon as the dude comes in, all these mid-regular joints pop.
And then they start going.
And then they start destroying the man. And then
he gotta be humble.
And he has to be humble or he loses. And the woman announcer is so tickled by this.
Right.
And all the women do is tell him reasons why he's not good enough.
Right. Yeah.
And this is black entertainment.
Yeah.
It's a ritual. Because it's right in front of your face. And you know what you go? What's next?
What's on TV?
Ryan Garcia said, if Alex Jones could get a camera, and what make you think I can? And I watched them rape and kill people. And then you just see the reenactments are rape and murder. What did you see with Lady Gaga surrounded by all the men rubbing her and touching her body? That's the rape. She got the black eyes from the physical abuse, meaning it's forced. And then they kill her. And then they hang her. And then they stand around as she's the offering to their God.
Rihanna with umbrella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we doing? It's right in our face. It's right in our face.
It's crazy.
All of this takes place in what you call a grove.
Right.
This is the old wickedness. This is the wickedness. I often look at it like when Cain left and founded the city of Nod, that wickedness was still, they was doing that. That was there. You give a demon too much power. A demon worked for the Most High. We teach you that.
Yep.
They are the tempter. Their job is to tempt you and to prove your spirit. Okay? So someone can say, well, how's that fair? Because the Lord will judge you for your rebellion and send an evil angel to you. Go to the Psalm. Go to the Psalm 78 and 49.
I'm already there.
Start at 48.
God, this book of Psalm, chapter 78 and verse 48.
Listen.
He gave up their cattle also to the hail, and their flocks to hot thunderbolts. He cast upon them the fierceness of his anger.
Come on.
Wrath and indignation and trouble by sending evil angels among them.
The Most High got power to send evil angels among you. You draw it to yourself by your desire and your lust. And then the demon's job is to suggest you follow through. You become the physical arm of Satan. There is no demon that you're going to be able to blame in that day. Lord, I only did that because that demon made me do it. He didn't make you do nothing. He suggested you do it. And you wanted to do it.
Right.
That's why he suggested it.
Well, why didn't you suggest me good things, right things, Lord? I called, you would not hear me.
Right.
When I spake, you would not answer. And you ain't got no excuse. That's why when the truth, I tell you, when the truth found me, I had to make a change. I had the black figure dream. I said, that's it. I don't want to see that no more. We teach y'all about that. What Job said. The black figure, many of us in this camp, we've had that dream. We've seen it.
In the dead of night.
It weighs thousands of pounds. It push you through the floor. You can't move. Sleep paralysis. So I was so frightened of it I couldn't look. I knew it was there.
Yeah, but you didn't look that way.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's how it is.
But that was the Most High reminding you, like Job said, that your life, I'll take you. You can die. You living in your pride right now. And I was when I had that dream. I was doing whatever I wanted. Completely out of line. And it took me a long time to change, but at least I wanted to. There are people that don't want to change. That's why it's so important to street teaching.
Yeah.
Y'all don't care about class. If we debating a Christian, y'all want to see that fight. Y'all want to see the fight. The world star, Israel star, right? But when we just teach the class on how to bring you closer to your God, that attitude is why they could put that type of imagery in front of your face and it don't affect you. Because you just like, I just watched the ritual sacrifice on a Thursday afternoon when I'm supposed to be listening to pop music. Oh, that thing that happened at CERN. Oh, the Olympics where they do a whole idol worshiping, Moloch worship at the Olympics, the opening of the Olympics.
Right.
Right. Nah, it's just art. Art imitate life. What are you talking about? Read what you got.
Oh, Con, verse 15, verse 50.
You read it already?
Yeah, I read it.
All right.
I got a precept.
All right, read what you got. We're going to move.
This is the book of Mark, chapter 8, and verse 36. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?
And that's what you've been asked to do in these different industries. You're being asked to lose your soul. Cat Williams, you think it's a joke? Like,
Man.
I'm going to go on Shay Shay and I'm going to say things that I don't need to say. I could just get money and promote my show and make a whole bunch of industry friends right now. Or I could say this.
Right.
So you think it's for nothing?
Like,
it's just Cat Williams. It's just Cat Williams.
Just a comedian.
He's just a comedian. He's trying to tell you.
Richard
What about when Noriega? What about when Noriega the rapper told you? What about when Noriega the rapper told you, I've been at these parties and it's a door over there and it's a door over there.
Yep.
Now, when you go in that door, it's two dudes and they got a video camera and they telling you, you're going to get what you need, but we're going to have this just in case you forget. I ain't go through that door. So I didn't reach the level.
Right.
He admitted that.
Yep.
He told that story just like that.
Yep. There's levels to it.
He said, "Is a door there? It's a door there." I seen it. I looked in there. I said, "Nah, I can't do that door."
Kevin Hart show. His talk show. He was on the show with the white girl from The Voice.
Okay.
And then she started talking about the doors. And he on camera told her.
He told her to stop. Yeah.
Looking toward the
Because
camera.
Kevin Hart got Netflix movies to make. He's not that funny. He got comedy shows to make.
Where'd he come from?
Well, I remember Kevin Hart when Dame Dash gave him his start in the movie Paper Soldiers. I seen that movie. It's a hood classic, Paper Soldiers. That's where Kevin Hart started. And look at Dame Dash.
Blackball.
How is Dame Dash not? How?
Rock Nation.
Yeah.
The CEO of Rock Nation got her start with Dame Dash. Jay-Z got his start not with Dame Dash, but got his fame through Dame Dash. That's who supported him and Kareem Biggs.
Kanye too, or nah?
Dame Dash brought you Kanye.
Yeah. Okay,
He brought you who we was just talking about, the comedian we was just talking about. Kevin Hart. He brought you State Property, Beanie Siegel, and the Young Guns, Oskino and Sparks.
Yeah.
Philly. Dame Dash, Kersey, one of my favorite rappers. Dame Dash was funding Kersey in the beginning. He brought you Wiz Khalifa. He brought you Stally. He backed Stally. He said all of these dudes left him.
Yep. Because they wanted to get through that door.
Yep.
It's a movie called Eyes Wide Shut. Brother Ecclesiastes. I seen it as a young man. I seen it. I didn't know what I was looking at. Eyes Wide Shut told you this how it go. We're gonna you come to this party, you're gonna see a ritual sacrifice, and then the question is, are you gonna talk? And if not, you got access because we all over this town. You one of us now. You never seen Eyes Wide Shut?
I've never seen it.
Dark movie. Tom Cruise. Dark movie. Dark movie. You think they're just making this up?
Ain't no telling what he be doing.
Spiritual wickedness in high places is the old wickedness. And the old wickedness revolves around blood. That's why Lady Gaga's doing that. That's why that spoof outside of CERN, they stabbing somebody. That's why they Ryan Garcia is telling you they took they raping children and me. That's why Ryan Garcia in his apology, where he says, I'm only going to talk about boxing now. He's wearing the wreath. He's wearing the wreath of sacrifice.
Yeah.
That wreath is not a crown of thorns. It has buds in it. And that bud is what the person who's being sacrificed in antiquity would wear, showing their purity. He's wearing that for nothing, or it's in your face, the old wickedness, and y'all are so desensitized.
That's crazy.
That you're going to forget about this in a couple days, and life goes on. That's the old wickedness. Give me the book of Wisdom of Solomon. Let's learn about this old wickedness, chapter 12, and start at verse 1. This is the old wickedness, man. I told you, man. My rib thinks she think, it's just the supermarket. And you know what I'm thinking? That, Esau ain't taking mine.
Right.
He gonna have to kill me.
Got to kill me.
You understand? Go to Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 12.
Go ahead. Let him know.
Got it.
Start at verse 1.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 12, and verse 1. For thine incorruptible spirit is in all things.
Now, your Trinity is destroyed because the Spirit of the Lord is in everything. What is not made of the nature of God? What does not partake in the divine nature?
Right.
I want to debate the Trinity so bad. And the thing about it is that's idolatrous. You've turned Christ, the sacrifice, you've turned him into an idol, you wicked devils. Because he didn't die to become your God.
Right.
He died to bring you to your God.
Right.
To make you acceptable to your God.
Right.
And you turned him into the Father and made them equals, much to your chagrin. You're going to have to answer for that lie.
And some of you worship Mary.
Yes, his mother.
Yeah, they do.
Catholics.
And mislead many. And see, brothers like to use the be not many masters verse against us.
Yeah.
Be not many masters, you get the greater condemnation. Wait a minute. What you mean?
So don't teach anyone.
So don't teach the law, statutes, and commandments, which God commanded me to teach, or die, Ezekiel 3:18.
Right.
Y'all forget that scripture exists. You see wickedness and you don't say nothing. That's you.
Yep.
I fear that. So, Father, I'm going to teach them to the best of my ability with the grace and power that Yahushua offered me, that you promised with the comfort that will come to me, that will remind me of all things. I'm going to teach him the law to the best of my ability to bring him to you, not to me.
Right.
I heap not a disciple to myself.
Right.
All right. We belong to you all. Right?
That's right.
We go that way.
That's right.
And you say, oh, be not many masters, you wicked Israelites, you're going to get judged. Wait, you teach that two other entities are equal to the Most High God.
Yeah, right.
And that you don't have to do God's laws because one of them entities said that when he never said that.
He never said that.
So be not many masters, you're going to get the greater condemnation because your doctrine ain't even in the book. Salakia, read.
Therefore, chastenest thou them by little, and little that offend, and warnest them by putting them in remembrance wherein they have offended.
Come on.
That they, leaving their wickedness, they may believe on thee, O Lord.
For
it was thy will to destroy by the hands of our fathers both those old inhabitants of thy holy land.
Y'all are meant to be destroyed.
Right.
All you children traffickers, taking Issachar's babies, taking our black daughters, taking our sons out of the hospital. We can't find them. Injecting them with all types of inoculations. Ritually sacrificing us on camera through police brutality. Serving us to the God that you serve. Giving sacrifices to that God you serve. We know that's what's behind it.
Right.
That's the spiritual wickedness in high places. I need a body. The streets need a body. Right? And then our people, our wickedness is written with a pen of diamond because we're following, but it is not our nature. That's your nature. And our job was to destroy y'all out of the land.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Most High going to give us spiritual power. We're going to roll on your Bohemian Groves.
That's right.
Yes, we are.
Because that's polluting this place. That's why America got to be destroyed and the smoke going to go up.
It has to.
Because this place is perverse. That's in the redwood forest out there. The ancient forest.
Yeah, California.
So what kind of demons roaming that forest been out there?
Right.
Right?
Oh yeah.
And y'all erecting statues to them to please them spirits for y'all can have fame in this life and comforts in this life. But you dead while you live it.
That's right.
And your soul and spirit is going to be destroyed when the judgment comes. And I know some of y'all saying, well, why are you saying that? You know, why are you saying that? You waiting for the next life? Why they not punished now? Why God don't punish them now? Because this world and the earth was made for your sake.
Right.
So the trials, tribulations, wickednesses, the goods and the bads are all made for you. And how you going to process it? Are you going to join evil? Because it exists. Are you going to join it? Or are you going to eschew evil like Job? Where you are you going to serve Mammon? Or are you going to serve the Lord?
Right.
No man can have two masters. You cannot serve God and Mammon.
Matthew chapter 6.
Mammon is unrighteous gain. Isn't it unrighteous to have riches because you allow yourself to be sodomized?
Yes.
Isn't it unrighteous to have riches because you are a part of a child trafficking ring and you killing these children to satisfy these elites? And then they say, well, yeah, well, why are you so confident that you could use their YouTube to send this message? Because I'm not God. I have God with me.
That's right.
That is where my faith is. And if these words can keep an Israelite out of the realm of wickedness and make him make the right choice, then my life has purpose. Because I don't live for this life. I live for the life to come, which is forever, eternal. And then I had to grow into that spirit because we all got goals and things and things we want to see before we get old.
Yeah.
Read on.
Whom thou hatest for doing most odious works of witchcraft and wicked sacrifices, and also those merciless murders of children and devourers of men's flesh, and the feast of blood.
And the what?
And the feast of blood.
This is the old wickedness.
Yeah.
They've been doing this. Go to Isaiah 2, read verse 1. They've been doing this. The crazy thing that we never think about is if Satan is real, that means God is real.
That's right.
If the demons are real, that means the angels is real.
Yep. Right.
But you're carnal. So the only thing that you resonate with, like a tuning fork, is the dark side of things. You don't resonate with the spiritual side. You can't feel the presence of the Lord, but your skin crawl. You got to turn the light on. You can feel the presence of that unwanted, unwelcome energy in the room with you, because you in tune with that, but you're not in tune with the energy that the Most High is with you, and that feeling you get when the Lord is using you. I felt that.
Right.
I felt that kicking doctrine, and I'm like, whoa!
Yeah.
Most High sending me. He's making my mind bright. He's Slacky. He's making my eyes bright. Meaning he's making me quick of wit, right? He's brightening my eyes. I can see. It's representative of what Neo saw in the Matrix. His eyes was brightened. He saw the way this go. He saw everything for what it is.
Right.
The truth.
Yeah. But you don't study. You don't read the Psalms. You don't read the words of comfort, that which is the New Testament is designed to bring you comfort. You don't read the law. You don't read the mighty men and the things that they said.
Right.
Because they was in the zone. Hold on, man. How do you think a man could say, I long for the water from my father's well. Let's break through the host of the Philistines and take it. Who will get it for me? Meaning, not only I'll do it myself, but the men with me. I know one of you could do it.
Yep.
And they did that. And then they brought the water back. And David said, I can't drink this. This is the blood of the men who went to go get it. And he poured it out. He sacrificed it to Yahweh.
Right.
I want nothing more than a drink of this well, but Yahweh, you have it. And that's why the Lord was with him till he died.
That's right, man.
But all y'all think about is Bathsheba.
Nah, that's all.
That's it.
Just so you can justify your
Right.
That's it. And that's what you think about us. All you think about is that thing we did wrong.
You miss the beauty of the scripture.
You don't see us outside It don't matter. Read on.
You want Isaiah?
I want Isaiah 2:1.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 2 and verse 1. The word that Isaiah, the son of Amos, saw concerning
No. Give me. Go back to Wisdom of Solomon 12. These groves, man. Read verse 4 again.
God, whom thou hatest for doing most odious works of witchcraft and wicked sacrifices, and also those merciless murders of children.
Merciless murderers of children. I didn't want to know that. I didn't want knowledge of panda eyes.
Yeah,
I didn't want to know that.
That's disturbing.
What? And then Nature Boy this week is on. We was doing the history and watching some of the old videos. He's on live with a young man talking about how he sodomized his 2-year-old sister. And Nature Boy is asking him, how much did you sodomize her? To adjudicate him, to make it okay for him. Well, I mean, did you use your finger? How much of your finger? These are questions that Nature Boy asks. That's why you at the bottom of the earth. That's why you in hell right now. Because look at you. You are most odious worker of wickedness. You are merciless with children. They innocent. Read on.
And also those merciless murders of children and devourers of man's flesh and the feast of blood.
Come on.
With their priests out of the midst of their idolatrous crew.
That's what we saw. We saw your priests in the midst of your idolatrous crew. That's what we saw outside that CERN. That was a priest and his idolatrous crew, and that was a feast of blood.
Yep.
Read on.
And the parents that killed with their own hands souls destitute of help.
And that's how Ryan Garcia could say, I was raped at 2 years old.
Right.
Because his parents had to serve him up. I hate to accuse them of that.
Oh my God, bro.
But why he say that? So I'm still supposed to say he's making that up? But if that's true, that's what they did.
And we know things like that happen.
They offered him up. We want our son to be great. We want to be rich and affluent millionaires. Take our boy.
It's like that movie. I think it's called Witch.
Yeah.
That lady took that woman's daughter.
No, that You Are Not Alone. Now You're Not Alone.
That's what it's called.
That movie's dark.
I remember that.
Now You're Not Alone. Merciless murderers of children. Parents that killed with their own hands, souls destitute of help. But back then, what they used to do is they would offer you up to Molech. Offer you up. Make you pass through the fire. That's the old wickedness, and we're looking at it now. But we're not the Israelites, though. That's old. But the wickedness is get an update. So the Israelites just cease to be, but satanic wickedness keep going for eon. No, the Israelites still here too, and we still against it.
That's right.
And we rebuke in the gate. This is the gate. And the Most High going to carry this message on a cloud, man. And it's going to make it to the brother that it was meant to make it to. And he's going to make the right decision under pressure and not the wrong decision, because he's going to remember my soul. My soul. My soul. Why would I give my soul?
My soul.
By surrendering my body.
Right.
No.
Not so.
Isaiah 2:1.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 2 and verse 1. The word that Isaiah, the son of Amos, saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem.
Come on.
And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains.
See, that's what we're here to do. That's why we go out in the street and teach. That's why we tell our wives, put your dress on. We argue with them. You brothers, man, you know how we go through it. We come into this truth. You gotta work with your woman, man. Some brothers don't have the blessing of having a woman who's receptive to the truth. She hate this thing. But we got to put the truth at the top of the mountaintops, right? That's why we argue with our children. Some brothers don't have the opportunity to. Some brothers are stepfathers, and your children hate this thing. But no, we're not doing Christmas in this house. Now the mom is mad at you, and the child is mad at you, and you're the bad guy, even though you work all day and provide. But the Lord read it again.
And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountain.
The mountain of the Lord's house has to be at the top of the mountains.
That's right.
This spiritual wickedness, man, yeah, man, it's out there. I can't do nothing about it. I don't have the power. Me and what army? Okay? The Most High ain't tell me to worry about that. He said, put on his full armor and you won't be touched. We're going to read the armor of God. That's going to make you invincible to these wicked spirits, these demons that's lurking, that want your soul.
That's right.
You're going to appreciate having the opportunity to go to New Moon now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to roam freely about this place without being sent to some damn island and being used till I die.
Right.
Or till I'm no good to them anymore. They got all my adrenochrome and then I'm done now. They're going to take this video down. I don't care. You want to feel free and comfortable to live your life out here without worrying about these spirits, then you need to be protected by the armor of God. You need to be untouchable, but that untouchable only comes with good conscience, knowing that you're doing what the Lord has asked of thee. Why would he forsake you? Read.
And shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it.
Come on.
And many people shall go and say, come, yea, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem.
Why you don't understand that? Why you keep trying to teach me salvation for all instead of we in charge, you follow us? Ain't that what that said?
That's right.
We're going to go to the God of Jacob because the law come from Zion.
And come from Jerusalem.
I ain't hear nobody there say we're not going to do as thou sayest.
Right.
That means Jacob, that means the Israelites got to bring that law. That's that rod of iron.
That's right.
Right.
I catch you in a grove. Make an example out of you. That performance that you've seen Lady Gaga, that's going to come to true life. But we're not going to be sacrificing to no idol, but you're going to bleed. We're going to break you because we're not going to allow you to pollute the land.
That's right.
Therefore, you shall put wickedness away from Israel.
That's right.
Y'all understand the meaning of that statement.
Yeah.
Read on.
And he shall judge among the nations.
See? Come on.
And shall rebuke many people.
And that's what we doing, but you mad at us. Malachi, bring me word from all these people that want to debate. They talk to us like we trash and garbage.
Nothing.
Like what we teach is some type of satanic ritual on prime time in your face.
Right.
When what we teach is thus saith the Lord God. We just dare to say that we are the people.
That's right.
Look at their arguments are so weak. Their arguments are so weak and pathetic. You better hope you an Israelite with that doctrine you teach. Yes. Stupid. That is my hope. Crazy. That's why I told you I'm from the tribe of Judah. I surname myself Israel.
Right.
Dummy.
Isaiah.
I call myself after I ascribe myself as to one of the tribes. Stupid. Because that is my hope. And then they asked the next dumb question. Well, what if you're not in Israel? Well, what if was a fifth, we drunk? I ain't dealing with ifs. Keep the commandments. Away with thee. Read.
And they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore.
Because we in charge. That's what this says. Because the Israelites are in charge, peace came here. The Israelites ain't in charge out there in California in that grove.
Nope.
Out in France, in CERN, in that grove. The Israelites wasn't in charge because if we was there, what y'all standing around with these cloaks on?
And what is this?
I'm getting really angry.
Really angry.
You understand?
Yes.
You understand?
Now everything's burning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what y'all doing?
Right.
Yep.
I'm getting upset. Before you even assemble your formation. What's that woman in that car back there? Why she sitting in the back seat? Why y'all surrounding her? What y'all doing?
What's that about?
What are y'all doing?
What?
Come here. Come here. All of you.
What you
see?
What you move your hand?
That's that rod of iron. What you mean by that?
What you mean by that?
What that mean?
What you got a knife for? Okay. As thou hast planned to do, it will be done to thee.
Exactly.
Like Samuel said to Agag, cut him in half.
Cut him in pieces.
It's like it.
Go ahead.
Verse 5. O house of Jacob, come ye and let us walk in the light of the Lord.
This shows you that this wasn't even written to the other nations. This prophecy was given to the house of Jacob and was always in the person of speaking to them.
Right.
So when it says, and so just understand that I'm talking to Jacob right now.
Right.
And many people shall say, come and let us go up to the mountain of the God of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob. That's being said to Israelites, not to the other nations.
Right.
Like it's an invitation.
No.
With that.
That's prophecy saying these people, for fear of you, are going to want to learn your ways. Just like they did in Esther's day. Bible makes sense. You let us teach it.
That's right.
You teach it. I don't know what.
Y'all worshiping Baal.
Y'all got idols in the church. Y'all doing Halloween in the church with the babies. Y'all got the kids looking for Easter eggs in the church. I'm getting really angry.
Well, Pastor Todd is pouring syrup on the scriptures.
On the Bible. We don't need a Bible.
Huh?
You didn't see that?
Put it in the chat. It's in the chat.
Read.
It's crazy. Verse 6. Therefore thou hast forsaken thy people, the house of Jacob, because they be replenished from the east, and are soothsayers like the Philistines.
But you, instead of being the lawgiver, became like the old wickedness.
Became like the Philistines.
Those most odious workers of witchcraft, with their feasts of blood. You became like them. Read.
And they please themselves in the children of strangers.
And you please yourselves in the children of strangers. That is our music moguls. That's the execs. That is our gatekeepers. You are you don't like that.
Yeah.
You are pleasing yourselves in the children of strangers. Read that again.
God. Therefore thou hast forsaken thy people, the house of Jacob, because they be replenished from the east, and are soothsayers like the Philistines.
So you say whatever sounds good.
Right.
Come on.
And they please themselves in the children of strangers.
And you have begun to please yourselves in the children of strangers. You've become the molester.
Crazy.
You out here searching for babies, raping women, partaking in these rituals. Jake, you doing it, Jake.
You're doing that, Jake.
Jake, you're doing it. This message is for you. We're not talking to the heathen. You doing that, Jake. But everything's coming to the light. Now, you can look at it just like celebrities running their mouth and doing a little entertainment play for you, but art imitate life. And what they showing you is an artistic drama unfolding. And now we're seeing that old wickedness never left.
Never.
Ryan Garcia confessed an old wickedness, and his handlers don't know what to do. De La Hoya was so goofy. Well, you know what? I'm gonna find the clip. Give me this. Go to Exodus. Give me Exodus 34 and start at verse 11.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 34 and verse 11. Observe thou that which I command thee this day. Behold, I drive out before thee the Amorite, and the Canaanite, and the Hittite, and the Perizzite, and the Hivite, and the Jebusite. Take heed to thyself, lest thou make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land, whither thou goest, lest it be for a snare in the midst of thee. But ye shall destroy their altars.
Say what?
But ye shall destroy their altars.
Come on.
Break their images and cut down their groves.
And what?
And cut down their groves.
That's what the Lord commanded us to do. Break their images and cut down their groves. It's abomination to me that there's a grove anywhere.
Right.
I want to be the top nation so bad. I want the responsibility of leadership so bad. And my brothers see me, man. I work, man. I take it seriously. And I put my energy in and I burn myself out. But it's what did I say? It's I don't have to do this. I get to do this.
Right. You get to do this work.
It displeases me that there are groves existing, man. The Lord said the mighty one in that day is going to be like David. And the ones that are mighty like that are going to be like gods. I want that. So we got to try to serve the Lord to the death. And we're going to put all our energy into it. We're not going to be the half-stepping brothers.
That's right.
We want that resurrection to glory. Should it be meant for us? This man De La Hoya gonna sit up there. Yeah, he's looking good. Like, bro, why are your eyes? Why are you making that face? Like
that Buckeye.
Yeah, like we just asked you, do you think Ryan's okay? And you're just like, yeah, he's looking. I can't even fake it, man. I need a second to find the clip.
Is this it right here?
Yes. Text me that.
That man really sat up there and became a minstrel.
Text me that.
Tap dancing.
Because I got to show that to the people, man.
I sent it.
Okay, there it is. I'm going to open it and we're going to share the screen. All right. All we know how to do is keep it 1,000, man.
That's it.
Look at this. Look at this guy hiding something.
Let me see you
Hold on. I'm not going to play the audio to get the copyright strike. Damn, they ain't even give me a time limit. They said video going to play soon.
At some point.
You got to watch this commercial. Watch this.
American boxing. Why do you think those two guys merit that title over names like Teofimo, Shakur, even Tank?
Well, because they're
sparring. What do you think? People are making a lot out of it. Like,
no, I mean the fact that Devin is so young, you know, and fighting a tough.
Find me the moment.
He knows Devin Haney.
They ask him about Ryan.
The timing. Look, in my one thing about Ryan is that he's been training.
Oh, here it is.
And there's about 6 to 7 weeks left to train. He looks good.
Yeah.
He looks good. He looks ready. I'm telling you. Look.
He doesn't sound good. The fans are really concerned.
Well, I mean, look, I all I know is that he left to camp yesterday, and he's with Derek James, and he's with his whole team. And one thing about Ryan, he's been training.
What is this guy talking? What is this guy talking about, man? What is this guy talking about, man? Watch this guy, man.
He looks good. He looks good.
He looks good.
Spoke to him yesterday. We were on the.
Ryan Garcia hates Oscar.
Of course.
He hates.
Yeah, we're FaceTiming each other, and he looks good. He looks good. He looks ready.
Come on, man. No one believes that. No one believes that. Now let's look at Ryan, man. Let's look at him, man. Let's look at the condition that he's in. Okay, I just had it pulled up.
Go to his Instagram, Amari, and send it to.
I want the one where he's sitting with the crown on, man. You tell me if this young man looks good, man. That was real suspect. He looks good. He looks good. No, what do you mean he looks good? He just told you he got raped. He was 2 years old, bro. You don't care.
Talking about right now, man.
You don't care. I would say, well, I'm deeply concerned about what he said.
First off,
if I cared about him,
right, and the preparation that goes into a fight takes a mental toll in itself.
Yep, there you go.
It can break you. You cutting all that weight. You sacrificing all this time, and then the emotions of preparing to face a man in a cage or in the ropes, and it's hand-to-hand combat. Your life is on the line, but you prepare yourself for that, and a lot of things come with that. You lose, you might lose fans, you lose fame, you might lose money, right? Or you can put your family in a different situation by winning. If a man during training camp is professing that he was raped as a child, and is going on rants on Clubhouse and on Twitter,
he's bugging.
He is stressed. So the first conversation as his trainer would be, what is the mental condition of my fighter?
Bro, like why did you wait till now to lay this on me, bro? You all right? Maybe we don't need to have this fight. Maybe we need to get you some help, because I'm sure that hurt.
Because how can you focus on this fight with this going on?
Right.
I'm sure that hurt you.
Yeah, and I care about you. So.
But he don't care about
you. Don't care.
That's the point.
And that's the point.
He even says in his caption, I'm not insane.
But I'm coming back to announce I'm not going to speak on any other topic other than boxing, sports, and my fight. That's the only thing I'm going to be talking about.
So wait, You were raped and you went to the Bohemian Grove and they made you watch someone get killed. But the only thing you're going to talk about is boxing and your fight. How is that? How is that even normal?
Yeah.
He looked like he's reading the script.
Now look at the crown he's wearing, brothers and sisters. We told you. That's the crown of sacrifice. That floral with the berries.
Mm-hmm.
Why he even got that on? It don't even. It's no reason for you to be wearing that think piece unless you trying to send a message that you think is going to fly over your handlers' heads.
Right.
Who will put you in front of this camera to make this statement?
Right.
So I think the brother is really calling out, saying, "Yo, they are pleasing themselves in the children of strangers."
Mm-hmm.
Right. Let us crown ourselves with rosebuds. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But look at what I just told you that I went to Bohemian Grove. They tied me up. I saw somebody get murdered. They made me watch women get abused, and they raped me when I was 2 years old. But now I'm only going to talk about boxing in my fight.
Right.
That's not even normal.
That's come on now. Come on, bro.
And I'm training for this fight. I want everybody to know this fight's still on. 420, 5 weeks of super focus. I have PBD helping me in this camp and many other warriors. So I thank you guys for the support, and I'll see you guys on 420.
He don't even look normal.
No.
He look medicated.
Yeah.
And this is how stupid people are. This dude's a clown. Weird as fuck. He's on dope. If you're in trouble and you need help, blink twice, laughing at him. It's a joke. Because y'all don't understand the ancient evil.
And that's how it works. Let's make this man look insane and make everyone take him as a joke. And now
you don't understand the old evil, man. They are pleasing yourselves in the children of strangers. That Isaiah 2:6 is heavy. That's a part of these grove rituals, man. And that's why the Lord said we got to break them down. Give me Jeremiah 17:1. Because we participate. Okay.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and verse 1. The sin of Judah is written with a pen of iron.
Come on.
And with the point of a diamond, it is graven upon the table of their heart.
That means the Lord said, I know what y'all doing.
Yep.
You are doing as the nations round about you. When I'm telling, God is actually trying to tell you something. That's them spirits that they think they're controlling are controlling them.
Mm-hmm.
And those spirits are evil angels. They are malicious spirits. You know, the Most High got some terrible spirits.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. King of terror.
The horse with a terrible rider. You don't want to see that. You die from fright of seeing it. Parker told you that. The Lord got a destroying angel that killed all the firstborn in an entire nation, animal and man.
That's right.
It did it in one night.
Yeah.
That's one spirit he got, the destroyer. The Most High got an angel that he don't move. He just holds his sword over you. And a pestilence falls on you. And thousands of you die. And the Lord has to ask that angel to stop. Because if he don't say nothing to him, he'll kill all y'all. Israelites, he'll kill. That means he's indiscriminate. What is that spirit? What is that?
That's a terrible power, man.
The Lord got some spirits in his storehouse, man. When he releases them on this world, it's going to be like a time you never seen. That's what's coming. Because Esau is so puffed up in his pride. You think the kaiju and Godzilla and all of these creatures, these things that you see in your imagination, the Most High got that. And he's just going to call it a machine of war.
It's in the bag.
Yeah.
He's just gonna...
A Leviathan, hold that. Destroy the whole coast side.
Right.
Please yourself in your anger because they have brought it upon themselves. Now we speaking like men speak. Now we speaking like how when we study.
Yeah.
And we don't often speak like that openly. That's amongst ourselves. But look, read that.
Come. It is graven upon the table of their heart.
Come on.
And upon the horns of your altars. Whilst their children remember their altars and their groves by the green trees upon the high hills.
Those green trees is your Bohemian Groves. Look at this. Look. This is the Bohemian Grove.
Yo, this is making me mad, man.
Look. Read that verse.
Come.
There's the altar right here.
It is graven upon the table of their heart and upon the horns of your altars, whilst their children remember their altars and their groves by the green trees upon the high hills.
This is the old evil. The thing in the back is the owl statue.
Yeah.
It goes up the steps. The altar is at the base of the steps. Behind it, covered in moss, is their Molech. Their altar, their god. And it's old. Covered in moss. That's been out there.
Yeah.
Yo, United States president's been here.
Yeah.
What business do they supposed to swear on the Bible?
Right.
Yeah.
What they doing here? So you know that's off. That's just that swear on the Bible act is just a show for you.
Yeah.
It's bank execs that were out there confirmed.
Read that verse again.
Whilst their children remember their altars and their groves by the green trees upon the high hills.
Their green tree, and then they put that thing in a higher place so everyone has to look up at it. Read.
O my mountain, in the field, I will give thy substance and all thy treasures to the spoil, and thy high places for sin throughout all thy borders.
And this is a high place for sin. This is where Ryan Garcia said they brought him to. This is where he said he saw a woman get raped. He said he saw people get killed here.
I think there's some actual video of ritual going on.
Yeah, but I'm not going to play that.
Yeah, kind of.
Because I'm not doing that on class. Now, this really exists.
That's a real thing.
And it's exactly the way the Lord described it. In the green trees and the places. And now you have to truly understand Isaiah 66.
Right.
Now you have to understand. We use that scripture to teach you to put the pork down. But let's truly understand it. Go there. Isaiah 66.
66 and 15. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 66 and verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
Come on.
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Because y'all doing this.
Right.
Come on.
They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, and the abomination, and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord.
Because from old days, y'all would come into these groves, and this is you hiding behind a tree.
Yeah.
Because this is in a secluded place. And you eating the abomination and swine's flesh because you offering it to your gods. You're doing the old sin, which involves ritual sacrifice and pleasing yourself in children. It's a part of it.
Right.
So they're not doing something new that the white man invented. They're engaging in the old sin. But how they know to do it? If this is fake, how they doing that?
Right.
The Bible don't teach you how to do this. It just tell you this existed. But you say the Bible is fake. You don't believe it. So how they know how they doing exactly what the Bible is describing as evil, but they got the ritual down pat. It's 2024. They still do it. But the Bible is fake. The Lord been telling you, don't go that way.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, how am I gonna get you to go that way? Money, fame, riches, stardom, clout. It's as simple as that, man. Go to Ezekiel 23. Give me 36. And then we're gonna close it out. Because I'm actually we got to get to the righteousness of the Lord and show you. Oh man, I pulled this video up because earlier I was talking about in plain sight, them stars you love, they will show you this same wickedness. Everybody, I got to do it.
Yeah, we got it.
Suspend. The Lord ain't gonna let me forget.
Yeah.
I love this artist.
Yeah.
I think this woman has the voice of an angel if angels have voices, and I knew what it sounded like. Everybody know this artist.
Yeah.
Oh, all the women is mad now. Don't do it, Joel. Why you got to bring her up? We love her. Hold on. She's in the industry that we discussing.
Let's be real. Let's see it for what it is.
She's in the industry we discussing. What grove is she standing in here? What is this?
What is this?
What is this, Scissor? Why are you covered in what looks like blood. For what?
In a field.
This has nothing to do with this exact song.
This scene don't make sense.
It don't even
You
go with
remember
that
who
type
else
of
was
song.
covered in that?
Who?
Erykah Badu.
Yep.
Yes, she did that too.
Oh, and the blue, it was like
And she's
blue
a
blood.
witch.
Oh yeah, she's a self-proclaimed.
Why is SZA naked, covered in blood in a grove?
Come on now.
But we love this song, and just that scene they flashed at me, that's kind of weird. I'll just be gracious that I got to look at her body. See how we do it?
Mm-hmm.
This scene ain't make no sense. In the whole video, every time it got to that scene, I was like, I didn't need that.
The barn animals.
I didn't need that scene. How many times did they give you that scene? They might not give you that scene. They might not give you that scene often.
It's just that one time.
Is it that just one time?
They just splash it in
Splash
there.
you.
There you go.
Splash you with it.
Yeah.
What did we? Why?
Why?
That's
the point?
She's not painted red. That's blood.
That's blood.
And it's on her mouth.
Yeah. That's blood.
Meaning what? What? When we do the treatment for the video and you say, okay, we got this one scene, you know, we're going to get you naked and we're going to cover you in blood up to your mouth.
Yeah. See how it dries on her?
It is dried.
Yeah.
If I'm her, I'm going to be like, why?
Why? Right. That's the question.
The name of the song is Hit Different. What were you?
Who's this for?
Why am I doing that?
To do with the song.
Don't worry about it. It's just art. It's just art. No, man. No, man. No. No.
I'm not doing it.
No.
Why am I wearing blood?
Come on, man. Come on, man. It don't make. Sister said, damn, not SZA. It's in your face and you don't see it. It's the old wickedness.
Yep.
Is she saying, just like Gaga, I'm a sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
To get here, I had to sacrifice.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
This is my multi-million-dollar video. I got a song with Ty Dolla $ign. I'm really getting hot. I'm heating up.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lose your soul.
And look at who they use to push it. Your people.
And you love her. But the Lord said, don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
SZA don't know that she can't do that. She don't know she ain't supposed. Who told her?
No, she don't know.
What, are they telling? Is her hairdresser, the sodomite, telling her?
No, of course.
Is her manager that's at the Bohemian Grove? Is he telling her?
No.
Is the guy that owns her label that's at Bohemian Grove? He told her to do it.
Right.
He said, "Hey, I want to see SZA. Give me a scene with her in the field. You know, cover her in blood. Let me get that because her body is amazing. She just got her body done. Let me see that. You know, why? It doesn't have nothing to do with the song. Just give it to me." And now your girl, I never understood that part of the video.
I don't get it.
Look at your Megan Thee Stallion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that with the snake.
You're Megan Thee Stallion drinking snake liquor, coming out of a snake, being a snake. Why is she worshiping the serpent?
Eating the fruit.
Yeah.
What?
That's crazy.
What did she have to give up? Why is Tory Lanez in jail? What did he refuse to give up?
Mm-hmm.
Because he ain't got no DNA. He ain't shoot nobody. He's still in jail. Yeah. Ain't nobody even looking at the case. Jay-Z ain't help him.
Y'all forgot.
Nobody gave him a lawyer, a real mistrial, nothing.
Can't get a chance.
It's spiritual wickedness in high places, but it's right in front of your face.
Mm-hmm.
Read the scripture, Art.
Ezekiel 23 and 36.
Yeah.
Kind. Ezekiel 23 and 36. The Lord said, moreover, unto me, Son of man, without judge Aloha and Alabah, yea, declare unto them their abomination.
Say it again.
Declare unto them their abomination.
We got to declare abomination when we see it, man. I love SZA's music, but she ain't supposed to do that. Stop. I don't want my daughter watching that. Wait, what spirit, what frequency is this song in? And is my daughter in the room when she closed the door in a trance, like doing something like this, and I can't see her?
Right.
Because she's got this song and it's different. Is something happening? Because I know what frequency the Locks put on me when I would listen to their music. I know what frequency Mobb Deep put on me.
Low vibration.
I know what frequency Mobb Deep put on me.
You know,
I remember walking home and that music give you courage, and it turn you into a new person.
Yeah, music can do that.
Very ignorant.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. My earliest memories are music videos.
No, listen, not design. If you're just getting here, we asked the class to have viewer discretion to be on this class tonight. We went over that for 10 minutes before we began, sister. We're not trying to put any brother that's looking at Scissor covered in blood, getting the spirit of lust. Go to class.
Yeah,
You going off.
Go to class.
What?
In your Bible.
Nigga.
Pray.
Die.
Yeah, like
you're off.
Like how you?
What is wrong with you?
Woman covered in blood.
Yeah, no, man, no. So just want to answer that sister right there. Now, I'm getting angry.
Yeah, this is
because why?
Wickedness makes you.
Read the scripture, Ak.
Come. Ezekiel 23:36.
Come on.
The Lord said, moreover, unto me, Son of man, wilt thou judge Allah and Alobai?
Ahola and Aholibah.
Come. Aloa and Aloibai? Yea, declare unto them their abominations.
What is their abominations?
That they have committed adultery, and blood is in their hands.
They have committed adultery, and blood is in their hands. Come on.
And with their idols have they committed adultery, and have caused their sons, whom they bear unto me, to pass for them through the fire to devour them.
And they have devoured their children to serve their gods as food for them. Read.
Moreover, this they have done unto me. They have defiled my sanctuary in the same day, and have profaned my Sabbath.
And it is profane what they're doing. And Israel, your pen is written with your wickedness is written with a pen of diamond because you're running to do it. May the Lord have mercy on Sister. What you doing, sis?
Right.
Oh, it's just artistic expression. No, baby. No. And I'm not so naive to think that she even thinks that. I think she know what's up. I think they all know what's up at that level. I'll tell you all about it. Right?
Tell you all about it.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
It's dark.
Dark. So that's a Schoolboy Q reference. Because he explains to you that jail is hell.
I'll tell you about it.
And he goes into it about the evils that take over our community because the father's not in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And woo, right? We going, yo, man. Listen, man.
Deep, man.
Bohemian Groves and wickedness in high places. Y'all need a keen and discerning eye so that Esau can't flash you with this demonic energy and you absorb it. You gotta block that. Because y'all are just absorbing it.
Right.
You watched a ritual of Mike Todd hawk spit in his hand and rub it in his brother's face at church.
Come on, bro.
What is it? You watched him desecrate the word of the Lord at church.
And you clapped.
You like that.
You like that.
Because you don't know that you're attending a ritual. I'm going to teach you the Bible inside out.
What a joke, man.
Come to class, Sabbath class, Monday class, Tuesday class, Thursday class. Come to camp. Sunday, call because you need counsel. We here. We give our life for this thing.
Open this. Hey, that's why you've accepted their LGBTQ plus community.
Oh yeah.
That's why you've accepted the
crazy
doctrines that they're trying to teach your children. That's why you've accepted your role, your new roles as men and your new roles as women. Scriptures say a new thing has happened.
A new thing that has happened.
A woman has compassed a man.
Yeah.
New thing on the earth. That is what's common culture for you now. And then you ask yourself, why does it never seem to work in our community? Why do our families always fail? Why do our marriages always fail? Why do our children always fail or die or go off this way? Because you've accepted the ways of the heathen roundabout.
Yep.
and you've bowed down to their gods. You've lost your way.
Y'all don't even know the way to lose it. So it's easy to pluck y'all. But the Lord said, none of my sheep will be taken out of my hand. So if you're hearing this message, then the Lord is reaching out to you. He's just using us. We in the way. We're just a speaker.
Yeah.
The Most High is the one that's creating the song. Listen to him. Hear him. Okay? He inspires us to say these things and to point these things out for y'all to improve and get mightier in your walk, man. Get excited for new moon. New moon is tomorrow. I don't have no RSVPs, not one. New moon is tomorrow. Nobody excited for new moon.
I don't understand that.
But if I understand that the world I live in is an evil world we live in, I'm so excited to go to new moon so that them demons can't come nowhere near around me for at least 4 or 5 hours.
It's other people's kids calling themselves boys and they're born as females.
Right.
But my child is being raised in the truth. I would be excited about that.
I want to bring him around this.
Right. Yeah.
When y'all have a new moon again, I'm there. I'm there early. Can I help set up? Y'all need help with the feast? I'm going to put something on the feast because I know y'all trying to give back, but let me give. That's what I'm expecting. New moon is like, yo, it's a ghost town. We see the usuals. Where's the brothers and sisters in the city? Come to new moon. We give you the calendar. You see it, but you're not in tune with that. But if you knew how evil this world was, you would be in tune with that.
You would.
To be at Passover, whew, this is a holy thing. I am safe in here.
Safe, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't got to look over your shoulder.
Hey, that ritual is holy because that's thus saith the Lord.
That's right.
That ain't got nothing to do with no damn owl in the grove where women are screaming and they wicked laughter over this loudspeaker. They enjoy the appearance of evil and love the sinister nature of it because they feeding off the fear because the people are scared there. They're human. And the demons just with you, sitting around, pointing at you too, accusing every second you there. You, how Humble Soup go? You was there. You think they're gonna escape in the day of the Lord's wrath when the books is open? They don't even care. These people know that they have no afterlife. It's either slavery or death. So they trying to live it up now. That's something else y'all don't understand.
We can read about it.
We can read about that. Exactly that. They know that they finished.
Exactly that.
They are finished and they know that. And they just trying to live it up now. So I'm going to eat your children. I'm going to please myself in the children of strangers on Epstein's Island. Because so what? I might as well enjoy all of the things that my lascivious soul desires. I might as well give my soul the pleasure she desired. If y'all understood these things, you be at the feast day. If y'all understood these things, you be on class. You take it more serious that you found out you an Israelite because now you have a hedge of protection. But you don't even appreciate that. You walking without a bodyguard. You out in the shootout with no vest on. You don't take it serious.
You looking bad out here.
Y'all don't take it serious. This is the armor of God. Ephesians 6 and 10.
Right back to the beginning.
These are cliche scriptures that you don't even understand how important these verses are. The New Testament was designed to give you comfort.
Right.
We're going long tonight. Usually we closing at this time, but we got to teach. This is a crazy topic. Read.
Verse 14.
Verse 10.
Okay, God. This is the book of Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Is that written for no reason? Yeah. Come on. The wiles of the devil got you in the field covered in blood, thinking you're doing artistic expression when you're representing a sacrifice. In the middle of an R&B song that all of us love, that got such a beautiful rhythm and you singing so angelic, but let's hit him with that imagery real fast. Real quick. Twice. Twice. Boop, boop. Why? No one said that on the set? If I'm her manager, she's not doing that. What you covering her in blood for? Go get you one of these white boy rock artists to do that, man. She's not doing. She don't have to do that. She's beautiful in baggy clothes, like how the video started.
Right.
You don't even need to see her body. What y'all doing too much? Y'all weird, man.
She's an R&B.
Yo, matter of fact, let's go. This nigga's weird. Why would he say that? Yeah, cover you in blood and put you in. This nigga's bugging. We out. Right. I would get very hostile.
Mm-hmm.
Read, man.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Now, this is where we started. This is the first precept. But now you understand that the Lord didn't just warn you of this so you could be scared, shaking in your boots. He told you how to combat it. Right. He didn't say run. He said stand against the wiles of the devil.
That's right. Fight.
Read.
Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on a breastplate of righteousness.
First of all, if you know the truth, your loins is girded up.
That's right.
Remember, he told Job, now gird up thy loins like a man. I mean, grab your testicles. Nut up, bro. What you scared for? Because Job and Job was being tortured.
Yeah.
And was maintaining his integrity, and he was getting angry. He didn't get weak. He got mad at the end. And God didn't talk to him, oh, my precious servant Job.
Nope.
Oh, Job. Nah.
I demand of you an answer.
The Most High spoke to him like a general, like talking to his toughest warrior. And his toughest warrior had threw his helmet on the ground. And he talked to him like that. Where was you when I made the earth? When I put Orion and the constellations and the Pleiades in the sky? Where was you? Humble down. Humble down. All right. Now go make sacrifice, because they didn't speak right concerning me. He judged the other comforters that was speaking against the Lord. He said they didn't speak right concerning me, but you did. Now go make sacrifice lest I break them, because you are a king and a priest in this earth, and I'm about to give you double what you had before, because I never left your side.
He said, you think you speaking wise, but you darkening my counsel.
Yeah, I'm trying to make a point through you.
Right.
Don't ruin it by getting out of the spirit. Read on.
Tough. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on a breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace.
And you have to understand the gospel. You need to know that Yahushua is here to absolve you of your past sins and errors and mistakes. His sacrifice is the one you need to indulge in. His blood is the blood you need to acknowledge.
That's right.
Read on.
Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked.
And the fiery darts of the wicked is going to tell you, hey, if you don't do what we want, you ain't going to be no famous boxer. If you don't do what we want, you ain't going to be no famous rapper. If you don't do what we want, you ain't going to be no famous actor. If you don't do what we want, you ain't going to be no famous singer. You're supposed to have faith. I'm going to have it if the Lord want me to have it.
Right.
Do you understand that? I'm going to have it if the Most High want me to have it. It don't matter. I ain't too old. I ain't too young. I ain't too black. I ain't too light skinned. I ain't too hood. I ain't too suburb. I'm what the Most High want me to be.
Right.
That's right.
And go forward like that.
That's right.
Read.
And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God.
And that's your sword. The word.
Yeah, that's right. Sword.
Know how to wield it.
Was that talking about the incarnation of a deity that was before time began, called the Word, that then transmuted itself into the flesh of the man Jesus Christ? Or is it actually talking about the law, statutes, and commandments, bro? The scriptures.
That's what it's talking about.
Come on, dog.
Be serious.
Read.
That which is spiritual.
Right.
God. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints.
Come on.
And for me, that utterance may be given unto me, that I may open my mouth boldly to make known the mysteries of the gospel.
That I may open my mouth boldly. That's what we're doing. We open out our mouth boldly tonight, man. Boldly, man. Your Bohemian Grove, that ain't nothing.
That's right.
That's an idolatrous, odious feast, a blood ritual.
Right.
That's old That's old. That's outdated evil. And that's not going to affect me. And it's cut by the word. Because nothing that you do there can entice me.
Right.
I'm above that.
Right.
My God is going to trample that and
right.
burn
That's
up those works.
That's right.
And the elements with a fervent heat. It will be as if that never was in due time.
That's right.
Satan ain't got that power.
Right.
Give me Numbers 23:23. Because they these rituals is designed to put spirits on you. They try to hex you, man.
Mm-hmm.
No, you can't do that to the sons of the right.
That's right. It's the book of Numbers, chapter 23 and verse 23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel.
No evil they can't pray over you. They can't send demons to you. They can't play with an effigy or a voodoo doll over you. They can't do none of that to you if you got that armor on.
Right.
That is going to be to their own demise. That demon that they're trying to capture and entice and force him to hurt you is going to allow himself to be caught just to destroy them.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be so poetic because it'll be done in a way where they can only blame themselves. That's the way they operate.
Mm-hmm.
There is nothing to fear. There is nothing to be afraid of. James 4. James 4:4.
The book of James, chapter 4, verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God?
That's what you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
That friendship with the world made you an enemy of your God. You ain't need that friendship with the world. You thought you needed that friendship with the world.
Convince yourself.
You thought you needed their blood rituals, their idolatrous feasts.
Right.
You thought you needed to whore yourself out to Babylon like that so that you could win. You don't have to do that.
Right.
Read on.
Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of God.
So ain't no way you can get my daughter in no field covered in blood.
Right.
Ain't no way you could get my son to partake in a go through one of these doors. He gonna know. His father gonna arm him with so much wisdom. He gonna say, I wanted this more than anything. This is my life's dream, but it can't be this way.
Right.
This is just a temptation before I get to what I really want. Right. This is Satan's way, and I know it. I can see it for what it is. So he see the numbers for once they come with the liquor and the drugs and come in this room and you want to get swallowed up. Once they come with that, he gonna see the numbers falling like the Matrix.
Right.
No. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Read.
Do ye think that the scripture saith in vain? The spirit that dwelleth in us lusteth to envy?
Yes, the spirit that's in you I want what they got. I want what he got. I'll do anything to have it. I'll do anything to have it. I'll do anything to have it. I'll murder my own brother. I'll whore out my own children. I'll whore myself out. I'll murder myself. Read on.
But he giveth more grace. Wherefore he saith, God resisteth the proud, but giveth grace unto the humble.
Humility is the answer. Read.
Submit yourselves therefore to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you.
He will run away.
That's right.
That's why there's nothing to fear in the dark of night. Don't have that. Don't let your mind play tricks on you and have you thinking, I turn the lights on. I'm scared. I don't feel comfortable in here. Satan is in here somewhere. No. The Lord is in there with you, man. He never left your side. Yahushua said, I'll be with you to the end, always.
That's right.
But if you was in your book, you would know that.
That's right.
That's why you need the spiritual armor, which is the word of the Lord. That's why it was written. That's why it was written, Israel. Let's get some closing precepts and let's shut it down.
Got
anything?
I got something. Just off of what we just read in James. It's the book of 1 John, chapter 2, starting at verse 15.
Bring it out.
Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. So that's going into what we talking about in James. These things that you desire, these lusts that you have, that you willing to sacrifice to these to evil, not follow the ways of the Lord. You willing to get down with Satan to get the lust of your flesh. But that's not of the Father. That has nothing to do with the Father. That's not his ways. His ways is for you to keep the commandments and live.
That's
right. That's why you need to be doing new moon. That's the ways of the Father, and we have all our joy doing that. We don't need the love of the world. We don't need the lust of the eyes, the things that are in this world. We're not going to give up our souls for that. We'd rather be at new moon. We'd rather be at Passover. We'd rather be doing those things which please the Lord. So just know that there's no confusion. A lot of these celebrities, when they go to these award shows, they like to say, "Oh, I have to thank God for this. I have to thank God for He put me in this position. He let all this happen. If I wasn't supposed to be doing this, He wouldn't have." No, because we just read that's not of the Father. Those things that you had to give up, like your soul, your spirit, to gain the love of the world. That's not of the Father.
That's right.
Precept.
Go ahead.
Precept. God, this is the book of Psalm, chapter 23, and verse 4. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy
shall follow me
all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. You always have to have that at the forefront of your mind, man. Right? This is how David prayed to the Most High God. This is how he praised the Most High God, man. In the midst of his afflictions, in the midst of people, his own son trying to kill him, man. He knew that the Lord will be by his side and that the Lord will fight for him to the end, man. That's how you got it. That's what your faith has to be. Your faith has to be on that level. That's your superpower, your faith, man. Right? You're not supposed to be afraid of these wickedness, man, of the physical arm of Satan. You're not supposed to be afraid of Esau. The scriptures say, do not fear the one that can destroy the body, but rather fear the one that can destroy both body and soul in hell, man.
And you're supposed to be prepared for those things.
Right.
Get Sirach chapter 2, verse 1.
Go to the call. Somebody on the call says Salakia.
This is Soldier Shalom, Theophilus. Shalom, brothers.
Shalom.
If a brother could get Exodus 23 and 22 and Jeremiah 20 and 11.
Khan, we have it read for you.
This is Exodus 23 and 22. But if thou shalt indeed obey his voice and do all that I speak, then I will be an enemy then I will be an enemy unto thine enemies, and an adversary unto thine adversaries.
This is the reason why the Adawayim and the brothers speak out so boldly with this truth, because we're doing the work of the Lord. We keep the commandments. We understand that the angels of the Lord encampeth around us. We have nothing to fear but God, because He is our power, right? Jeremiah 20 and 11.
So book of Jeremiah, chapter 20 and verse 11. But the Lord is with me as a mighty terrible one. Therefore my persecutors shall stumble, and they shall not prevail. They shall be greatly ashamed, for they shall not prosper. Their everlasting confusion shall never be forgotten.
They're going to be confounded at our being saved in that day. We understand that Jeremiah was with the Lord, and the Lord was with Jeremiah. We should follow after him. We're doing the same thing today. This is why we're speaking so boldly, because we understand that the Lord is a great and terrible power. We understand that He has evil spirits, evil angels that He will send amongst our enemies. We don't want to be on that left-hand side. We don't want to be on the wrong-hand side of Isaiah 56. We understand it. And with that, I yield.
All praises. Good precepts. Give me 2nd Esdras 9 and 10. Talking about them people that, I want to thank God. Up there, evil as hell.
Right.
I want to thank God. God didn't give you that.
Right. That's right.
Read this.
It's the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9 and verse 10. For such as in their life,
41 and 8.
For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me.
There are some that have received benefits and have not known the Lord.
There you go.
It's possible. Read on.
And they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when that yet place of repentance was open to them, understood not, but despised it.
And they understood not. Some of y'all don't understand Yahushua. That's a detriment. Some of y'all don't understand the commandments. That's a detriment. And repentance is open to you now. That's why we teaching and speaking. The only reason we talking right now is because repentance is open. Because when the Most High closed that door, Amos 8, you done. We're not talking to you no more. Now it's fishing season, right? And it's hunting season. And this honor have all the saints, man. I'm telling you, man, I fantasize, man. David fantasized about it. Happy will be he who taketh their little one and dash him against the stone. I know he had 1,000-yard stare when he said that. Because he was visualizing it. Because he saw our young men hung up by their hands. He saw what the heathen would do to our loved ones and abuse their bodies.
Saw what he did to Saul.
To Saul. Cut him into pieces, put his head on a pike. He had to go and get Saul's head and bury it. And it was already probably necrosis and decrepit by then. Disgusting. Y'all ain't built for war, man. Go to Sirach 41 and 8. Sirach 41 and 8. Y'all want to argue stupid stuff. Y'all want to these Israelites this, Israelite that, Israelites this, Israelite that. Where is your lessons? Where are you teaching the people anything?
Right.
Read.
God, Sirach 41 and 8. Woe be unto you, ungodly men, which have forsaken the law of the Most High God. For if ye increase, it shall be to your own destruction.
If you increase, it's to your own destruction. It don't matter how many views you got. It don't matter how much money you made. All of that was designed to kill you, man.
Right.
Unjust earning, unjust gain is no gain. Wealth wrought upon wickedness is not wealth. I speak as a man. Those are my words.
Wicked are set upon at the top of a slope.
It's going to roll back down. All right?
Slug.
Go ahead.
Get Sirach chapter 2 verse 1. Because the whole point of this lesson is to you, Israel. It's for you to remember your place and remember who you are. Right? Read that.
Sirach 2 and 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Understand that this world is full of wickedness in high places. And the wickedness in high places has put nothing but snares and traps all around. This is their playing field. The world is giving to the hand of who?
The wicked.
The wicked. So temptation is around every corner. And it's easily accessible. Right? Read.
Okay. Set thy heart aright.
But you're supposed to set your heart aright. Like Ephesians chapter 6 said, stand, put on. Sirach chapter 2 said, set your heart aright. You're supposed to be seeking how to get stronger in this truth. Right? Christ was led up by the Spirit to be tempted of the devil.
Yeah.
So what type of man ought you to be? Read.
And constantly endure.
And constantly endure.
Right.
Continue to refrain from evil, to eschew evil. Continue to repent. And by continue to repent, I don't mean continue to do the same sin over again and stack iniquity upon iniquity.
Add sin to sin.
Add sin to sin. Put Christ's sacrifice to an open shame. No. Continue to be 1% better every day. Something we're taught here in SOT. Get better every day and be a better man. Be a better woman. Be a better son. Be a better daughter. Be a better servant of your God. Finish it out.
And make not haste in the time of trouble.
And don't make haste in the time of trouble. In the time where you're given the left or the right. Which pill will you take? Right? Don't make haste. Well, riches and profit of this world is in one hand, but in this other hand is knowledge, but sorrow comes with it. Dang, I need what I can get right now.
Count the cost.
Because how long will I be on this earth? Well, if that's where your mind is, then that will be your reward.
Right.
But your mind should be on that which is eternal. What moth do not eat, nor rust do eat, and nor thieves break in and steal, but that which is eternal. And that's the kingdom of the Most High God.
That's right.
And that's what you after.
what you want.
So take this truth a little more seriously, because these Bohemian Groves and wickedness in high places, it ain't going nowhere till the Most High destroy and judge this place. It's going to be around. But where are you going to be and what side you going to be on? Are you going to live your life in spiritual fear, or are you going to go forward with the armor of God, confident?
Right.
Are you going to surround yourself with the brothers in this truth? Are you going to lean on, bro? When temptation trying to kick your ass and beat you, you're going to lean on your brothers? You're going to try to do it yourself? Or are you going to have access to the community that's available to you? Take advantage, Israel. New moon is tomorrow, 7:45. All right. If you want to be in the building, send us an email. If y'all don't know our email by now, it's crazy. Okay. I'm going to put the email at the bottom. If y'all don't know our email by now, you wildin'. Okay. No, this is what I want. No.
Feast day.
This. There you go.
Yep.
All right. Send an email right there. We get you in there. Come ready to pray, because that's what it's about. Sending up those prayers and petitioning our Lord, because we believe that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is hearing our prayers as we come together. And you know why? Because we earnestly striving to keep the commandments. Give me John 9:31, last one, and then we're going to shut it down. John 9:31, because the Most High ain't hearing everybody's prayers, man.
That's right.
Ryan, you was talking big. Oh, they can't touch me. I'm a God. Wait. Thou sayest.
It's the book of John, chapter 9.
Thou sayest. But are you covered by the armor of God? You can believe in yourself all you want, but do you have that spiritual protection? We're going to find out. It'll be revealed in time.
That's right.
Read.
It's the book of John, chapter 9 and verse 31. Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
The Most High ain't hearing no sinners, man. Come on.
But if any man be a worshiper of God and doeth his will, him he heareth.
If any man worship God and doeth his will, him he heareth, man. We the sons of thunder. It's our prayer and desire for Israel that they might be saved. All right. Watch this lesson again if you need to. If you need to be built up, there's no reason to be afraid. Keep the commandments and live. Shalom, Israel.
Shalom.
Thank you for watching. You can support the body via Cash App or PayPal. You can also support the channel by joining our Patreon for exclusive videos and content that can't be found anywhere else. We're the Sons of Thunder. It's our heart's prayer and desire for Israel that they might be saved. Shalom.